just have him ready. He should be on.
He looks medium.
He's not supposed to be.
That's Mr. Johnson.
It's Mr. Johnson to you. All right. So, just to recap. So we started last session, pretty much in the council meeting. We woke up. We walked over to meet Danny Cole, Bloom Twirl, and Kig Nimblethorn. The three others who are taking care of all of the other glaives in the Faewild that mystiqlower can grow from. The only one not was our dryad friend. But after some convincing from the group and various moments being called up by Danny Cole, who was in charge of the very keeping the meeting on track and having everything in order. Jasper did move along to his own little special mission to his fairy circle, where there were a handful of fairies. He did get in contact with the Wildmother, and pretty much connected Stix back to his roots, literally. Put him in the ground, and Stix was able to connect through everything in the Wildmother's area, and was able to grow a little bit. Both Jasper and Stix grew a little bit that day, both emotionally and physically. More the physically for Stix, and the emotional part for Jasper. Danny had many personal questions for Belle. Just really wanted to know more about him. Wanted to get in his head, but Belle didn't really want to let him. Kith found her new love for cooking after making King Nimblethorn a
snack with a K.
A snack with a K is what she coined it as. We'll call it a critically successful snack. We found mystiqlower needs to be charged through planes as it grows up in the Faewild, and it pierces through that kind of planar barrier. It becomes charged, and that's how the petals on the other side are created. All right. Am I missing anything else? Those are my big points that I wrote down. No?
I wrote down the Faewild is like the Nether in Minecraft. Also, very important.
Detail for the recap.
Yes. In the sense of travel, yes, it is kind of similar, where you can move further in the Faewild. You can move a distance in the Faewild, but it's further in the above world. Faewild's not nearly as big in terms of they're all enormous, right? But connecting wise, just to show you where we are on the map, I'm going to flip this right back to the whole map of Sabeloth. So we were in the Faewild, and we did use six of our charged mystiqlowers to go where they were breaking through in the area of the Faewild we were able to see through the night before we went for a long rest, in the Bexgo Mountains. So those Bexgo Mountains overlook Rivertide, Similari, and in the distance, Lathander's Hope and Lathander's Blessing. All right. As we did teleport to the other side, we did find ourselves kind of tucked in those mountains, standing in front of a very normal, not alive, with no arms or scary face, observation tower.
I have a question.
Question.
I had an uncharged mystiqlower petal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it's charged now? Because I traveled through planes.
You can check, but you have to. I mean, are you trying to touch it and be potentially risk being teleported back to the Faewild?
No. Is it giving me charged vibes when I look at it?
Give me a charged vibe checks via
Right.
Arcana.
Okay.
Hi, could you give me a jam sesh?
Yes, I'm doing that actively right now.
21.
21. Yeah, this one it's magically vibe wise, it is charged a bit more than it was before. It looks similar to the ones that you grabbed before you went when you were in the underground for Rivertide.
It what?
It gives off that vibe, that charged vibe.
The charge vibe. Is it giving the same charge vibe as the other mystiqlower petals that I have? I have the ones that we collected.
The same charge vibe as the ones that we used to get to the Faewild. No, is that what you meant, or no?
Yes.
So it'll bring you back to Treekith.
It'll bring me back to Treekith?
Yes.
Okay. Will bring me back to Treekith. Trying to figure out what to call it. I have so much mystiqlower petal in my bag right now. The charged mystiqlower petals, did they change at all?
Yes. Through the mechanic of when a mystiqlower petal, no matter what, goes from one plane to another, they become charged in that manner.
So all of our petals are going to take us back to the Faewild as we know it currently. Okay.
Unless charged in another way. So we do know that it can be changed with soul coins, which I believe you guys still have a couple of those. And there are people in the mystiqlower guild who know how to manipulate them when they come through.
Oh. Okay.
Jam is up.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, it's about time, Ty.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, you guys can't see any other token names, can you? You can just see your own? I didn't know that.
Right.
I'm going to change that.
Dude, I have the Spotify app. I don't need to download the app. I have it. Oh.
Oh, did she crash out?
You mean you had it?
Your check. Dang, those drinks work fast.
Yeah. Just fully out.
Just full blackout, like 28 minutes
Loud
Arcana
snoring.
through wisdom?
I'm sorry?
I was just how the fuck does Kiss do a +7 to Arcana? Is there like homebrewy things happening?
I don't know. She has, I
She's just
believe
badass,
her.
dude.
Yeah, I think she took a
Feat, yeah.
some kind of feat, I believe. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because she wants to be more.
That's
She
just the
focused
same with
on-
my modifier. I was like,
she-
damn, but was slacking.
She put a little more in her intelligence than you would a normal cleric. I'll just say that.
Hell yeah.
Me smart.
Rightfully so.
Smart.
I was saying, how the fuck
more-
you got a +7?
Oh, for Arcana.
We are twins.
We really are. I was gonna do play her like she should be played, which is like brute strength, but I just played a dumb character. I was like, I need to give myself a break from the dumb characters.
I love it.
I can't do it anymore.
Sometimes I think I need a break.
You do. No, I'm joking.
I just never get one.
All right.
Well,
So, just a heads up, Becky Sue, we have teleported ourselves back into the material plane after being in the Faewild for a hot minute. We are now in the mountains, and in front of this observatory tower. There's the words.
Right.
Observer.
Observer.
Oh no.
I was like, wait, what?
I haven't had as many as I think.
Ossifer, you've been drinking.
Uno reverse the you've been drinking.
Who's drinking? Who's driving? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's bad, kids. It's for our family chat at home. What would you guys like to do?
Probably walk a little bit at least.
Yeah, can I like do a perception or something to see like or like a survival or whatever, walking around to see like is there signs of someone around here? Does it feel like there's been activity recently, or if it's a little more deserted?
Sure.
I'd
Smell?
like to do the same, but smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
for certain
Give me one for smell, one for sight.
Is this perception or survival?
17.
I'll take whatever you want to give. 17 for Belle.
Yeah.
14 perception.
14. Belle, the thing that you smell with your perception check is kind of like what smells like just kind of continuously burning things. It doesn't necessarily, you can't pinpoint exactly what's burning. Definitely coming from inside this observation tower.
Did he have a
I
beatbox
keep
too?
I keep wanting to say observatory. I keep wanting to say observatory and observational, and they get like mixed up together, and it doesn't make a word. So this observation tower. I would say to us above the table, it's like very like burnt plasticky. Just saying that like very kind of like chemical burning smell. But there's no plastic here, obviously. So it's like very just like much like a chemical burning coming from inside the tower. With your 14 on perception, Boa, or is it perception or survival? Which one do you go with?
I mean, I think she's kind of looking for both. If it's survival, it would be an 11.
They would both be 11?
Like, she's just whichever one you think is no, the other one's 14. Whichever one you think is more what, like, she's just trying to see if someone's been around here recently. So looking for like
survival's like track, yeah.
Or if there's like tracks, or if there's
Yeah. No, the area surrounding the tower is pretty still. You don't, with 11, you don't really find tracks. You don't find, broken twigs. You don't find, any kind of humanoid or other reason that you would suspect someone's been here.
Well, I think Castle makes some tracks as she walks towards the little steps in the northern part of the map there.
I found something and then bump into Cass.
Because it looks like it leads up and around to like a little entrance bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Cass would start to head over there.
Yeah, Jasper would go with Cass. I too am curious of the door.
You can go on and move your own characters if you want.
I guess before anybody would go, I would just say, I would smell and say, it smells a little bit like chemicals.
Like what kind? Like oil?
I don't necessarily know. It just smells not like, doesn't smell natural. Just say that. It kind of burns my nose a little bit.
When you say it doesn't smell natural, Castle ready her axe.
Does it smell flammable?
I mean, I would guess that's why I'm smelling something burning.
Jinx,
That
stay
might be
back.
it.
Don't let him hear it.
I mean, I'm not gonna blow up. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't
Bo,
think you
you
knew
said
you were gonna blow up before.
I would
Bo's
say
definitely blown up before.
I would say maybe these. Can I
We're
like? I
not
can't pinpoint it at all, Ty.
firecrackers,
Can you? I'm sorry. What's the question?
I can't really pinpoint it at all. Is it like coming from like these pipes to the left of me, or is it just coming from, or no?
It's just a radiating from the build. Like it's just the general area. Yeah, you don't really. They don't. I mean, it's definitely stronger the closer you are to the tower.
Okay.
The pipes on the tower go into the ground, right? Or are they just like
It
out?
looks like that, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seems like it's coming from the tower. I'm gonna be honest, because if it wasn't, there'd probably be a cloud somewhere around by, but I don't see anything. Just
Do you
saying.
want Bibble to check it out?
I'm just saying, might want to just be a little bit careful going into this place.
Is the area in like the top left? Can we tell if it looks like it's like a pond, a lake?
Oh no, that's a cliff that falls
That's a
down very,
cliff?
very. Yes, that falls.
Oh right.
You are up in the mountains right now, so that just goes. Yeah.
I see.
So if you-
It was like dirty water.
No, that's a very far fall down.
Kith, can you tell what Bibble's looking at when you take him out? I couldn't tell. I don't remember. Yeah. Is there a way maybe you can just?
optional.
Those are windows, right, Ty? I mean, there's straight up windows on the house.
The blue, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, maybe you can take Bibble. I don't know. Take a look at each one of them windows. See what you see before we decide to, just go willy nilly before we know anything about this place.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
really know why we're trying to go in, but
That's the same flavor I'm
See.
drinking, but
Girl, it tastes like
I'm not gonna reveal what I'm
Robitussin.
drinking.
It tastes like Robitussin. It's not good even a little bit. I don't know what to do from
I'm not gonna
here.
reveal what I'm drinking. Is so funny.
It tastes like Robitussin.
She said, I've got some wine. It's a fucking beat. Everybody, just so y'all know, it's a damn beatbox, okay?
You put her on blast like that?
Incriminating.
What
That
the
is
fuck?
incriminating.
You just blew up her spot like
I
that?
need my lawyer.
For
Look, her
starters, that
shit,
means
her
she was
shit
drinking-
look like my shit, okay? She
I'm
got
just
that
saying.
shit from the ghetto gas station.
Cheers,
It looked
y'all.
like she decided to be fancy and have some juice in the fucking.
Look at my cup. Look at my cup.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
And it tastes like damn
Okay.
Robitussin.
Okay, yours looks like Robitussin. At least hers look a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
Are they the same
Who's gonna
flavor?
like
Is it just
that?
cameras that are making them look different?
Yes. Well, it's different.
It's different.
mine's
I have a
strawberry
vibe.
Yeah, and mine's an actual.
What is
beatbox.
the difference?
Vibe is
This some,
vibe for
this some
Oh, is it
off-brand
different brand?
bullshit. This is not the vibe. I can't
The
even
difference
open
is
my
probably
right
about
eye.
79 cents or so, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
Hey, these
Yeah.
were two for $6. Okay.
Dang,
go.
I paid like $5 for mine.
2 for $6. Oh yeah, that's
Now
Robitussin.
that's a
Probably get
vibe.
off my
Now
desk.
that's a
Yeah, most
vibe.
coolers are like 3 something.
It says
But I guess
chill
that's-
it. It's a vibe. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. If it wasn't chilled, it'd probably kick me up
Those
on my back.
Cutwater margaritas are like 13.5%. I think they're usually like $3.50 or something.
Wait. Cutwater margaritas are 13?
Yeah. Cold waters are pretty.
Information
up
you
there.
didn't need to know. 'Cause that's not
That's-
gonna stop you.
That's right. That's right. They got them motherfuckers at my main spot. I had to go travel to get these. Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna put do you mind? Isabel?
Well, no,
I'll
yeah.
put my arm on it. Well, you're tall. I'll link my arm.
Do you want me to
around
like? Do I sense that you're trying to get like? What are you trying to do?
you told me to look through
Balance.
Bibble's eyes, and I mean I could do it on my own, but it feels a little safer.
Jasper
I
would jog
pick her
up
up.
and be like, "It's like this, Belle. You just stand
I
there. You just stand there."
I would
I've
see
done it a
her.
bunch of
No, I would
times.
see her try to do this thing, whatever. I'd probably pick her up and just put her on my shoulder.
I have a question.
Oh, could you like see
Yes.
the window just like that?
Yeah, actually, just give me a boost.
Bibble's like pissed off.
Can
He's
I-
like, "Ugh," like, what the fuck? Like,
Is this
I'd pick her
walkway
up.
right here upstairs?
yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
These boots always
Good.
here.
Could I climb
No,
up
those
there?
boots weren't always there.
They-
What's up with those boots, guys? Oh, they were
so
hiding.
they came out when you you couldn't see them from below, but you can see them from atop.
Oh.
Just a pair
So
of
it is a stone carving, feet, shins, and they are cut off at the shins. It looks like it's a toppled over statue.
Hmm. Can I inspect the statue? I'm curious for how long it's been here and how long it's been destroyed.
Yeah, give me investigation.
Can I wait before I ask if I can help him? Actually, never mind. Ain't gonna be much help, buddy.
Can I do Arcana
Yeah,
to figure out how
16.
it was destroyed? Or
Let me get one at a time. 16 on investigation. This particular statue looks like it's been here for a while. I mean, it's weathered by wind, sand, rain, all the erosional elements that would typically happen. But the cut seems to be very clean.
A clean cut. And what kind of feet are we working with here? What kind of toes we got? Are they looking human? Are these big dwarf
You
feet?
would ask about the toes.
I'm just trying.
You would.
I'm searching for clues, Scooby Doo. Come on, cut me a break
Searching
here.
for clues, right?
I mean,
Very thorough.
What color
Very
polish do the toes have?
Just
On
ignore them,
Wiki
Ty.
would
Just
be
tell
like
me
an
about the
8.6
toes, dude.
From 1 to
on
10.
Wiki it would be like
8.6.
6. Yeah.
8.6.
Don't they rate out of 5?
Wow.
I mean, what?
Wow.
What
Okay.
kind of shoes do he wear?
Can I do an Arcana or an Investigation? I'm pretty sure they're the same modifier for me, so whichever one makes more sense. To try to figure out if it's so clean cut because it was with a tool or with magic.
If you want to find out if it was with like magic, that'll be Arcana. If you want to,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to figure out like the kind of tool or whatever. I just want to see if it's magical. I was just like, if you were like one way, if it's one thing, and the other way if it's another. That is a 16.
16 for. I'm sorry. This is for Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay. While this Arcana check doesn't necessarily let you see if it is how it was cut, you do notice that there is a bit of a magic like feel to the statue. While not complete, it is resonating from the bridge itself. And it just seems to be incomplete. It like kind of runs up through the feet, through where it kind of ends at the top, very faintly, as if it's not whole. Kith, I'm assuming that was a roll for Bibble.
Yes, he would have gotten a 21
Okay.
for a perception through the window. I've just put him on a
Yeah, I see him.
random one.
Yeah, it is. Even with an extremely high roll, Bibble is just kind of seeing this foggy kind of blue light. He can't see, he can't decipher what's on the inside. All of the windows are almost like as if they're either like too bright with the light, or in some other manner these windows are being blocked out by some kind of magic.
Never mind.
So the tower is magical.
What'd you
Oh,
see?
thieves.
Just
Nothing really.
nothing.
Actually, literally nothing.
Yeah. The windows are really foggy, and it looks like whoever is inside doesn't really want anyone to know what's going on in there,
Could I
or
sneak-
whatever is inside.
Sorry, could I sneak and try to go inside in a sneaky way?
Yeah, you can try to approach the front door and
Kind of way.
unlock it.
Can
I'm
I
extra
sneak in there a
sneaky.
sneaky way?
What do I need to I do stealth?
I'd
And
really
DM,
like
could you
to
make sure
sneak,
you add
but
a little
like
extra
sneaky way.
sneaky
I
onto
think I
that?
used all my damn
But I
luck
want
last
to be
night
really inconspicuous, like sneaky.
on them damn rolls.
Yeah,
Try.
if you want to approach softly, give me a stealth check. Okay. Becky Sue, you are approaching very softly up to this door. It is a straight shot there. There's nothing really to hide in, but you're just doing as softly and quietly as you can. As you approach this door, it is two like very, very dark, almost like so gray that they're like just enough of light that you can see the door, because it's not so like heavily black. Like they're really, really dark, but there's just enough like light in them that they stand. I'm not explaining this very well.
I got you.
Yeah, they're like it's almost like an absolute black color, compared to everything else, but just enough that you can see the outline of it.
Got it. So can I try to go in?
There are no doorknobs. There are no keyholes. It is just a singular, very, very dark door.
Okay. Surely I know something about this. Oh, can I check and see if there's anything that would help me?
You can kind of give me a perception check or an investigation check to kind of like look around the area to see if there's any signs or anything that would let you know what that would look like. Perception. Okay. Inscribed on the arch of the door. Becky, so what languages do you speak?
A little bit of Spanish.
It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help you here, unfortunately.
Common, Elvish, and thieves can't.
A
Can't.
little bit
Thieves
of
can't.
Spanish.
There it is.
Thieves
There.
He actually,
Know a
Not
couple words in
thieves,
German.
cunt.
she actually.
can't.
No, you know what?
That's the name of the bar we're gonna open
nope,
at the end of this
that is-
journey. Okay.
That is.
What is thieves
now,
can't?
That is now. Nope, it's thieves cunt. That is now canon. Your character,
Yeah.
and it
That's a
fits
little bit
very
Spanish.
well. It fits very well to your backwoods roots.
That's
Yes.
Becky the backwoods backwoods
So-
thieves can't.
Thieves can't.
Yes. So thieves can't, or thieves cunt in this case,
Yeah.
is a specific language that rogues can speak to one another. They leave special messages on like dungeons or trails or in cities that like let one another know, like, hey, there's good shit in here, or like this is where the guards hang out, or like it's like almost like you ever see like hobo language, like they like little like signs that they leave one another, like letting them know like, hey, you can sleep in here, it's abandoned, or this is owned by somebody. It's like a very like subtle way of just letting other people know things covertly.
Secret language, bro.
Secret language.
Secret.
Like a hobo language.
Yeah. Hobo secret language.
Like talking in code. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
It got me when he said it, and then I got over it.
A lot of
Okay.
people speak my thieves.
Yours is a very special dialect of these cants. If you were to
It is
if you were
very
to,
confused.
if you were to meet someone from the Delawater,
Yeah, back at the Yellow House on Meth Head Beach.
I will just say, honey, this is a language that you do not recognize that is written on the script above this door.
All right.
I would like
Can
to.
I tell them about it?
Can I approach
Yeah.
the door knowing languages do I know?
I'm gonna hop down off of Belle's shoulders.
I'm gonna hop up. I'd like
I'm
to
gonna
hop
walk
up.
out a little bit.
My turn. Up please.
I'm gonna walk back and say,
I'm
do
getting tired,
anybody
actually. I'm
speak
gonna go ahead and
mad
hop up.
languages? Because
Sylvan. I know Sylvan.
like the learning center, I think we're good, guy. Boa? Sylvan Learning Center teaches you mathematics.
No, not the
Someone-
Sylvan Learning Center.
Someone speaks Infernal also, which
You gotta
is
go to
I see
secondary
that one a
school
lot.
for that.
To know if it's bad.
This guy with
Um,
the ITI.
So no Sylvan. It's not Sylvan as you go through. It's not. What would you say, Boa?
I speak Halfling and Draconic. Doesn't someone speak Infernal, or did we use a spell?
Oh
for that?
no, Boa. It is in Draconic.
Oh.
Yes. No, that's the language I was looking for.
Right.
It essentially says to request entry, simply ask our guardian.
Does that feel like that's the statue, or?
It's so funny. That's what I was going to do anyway.
Bo was first gonna be like, "Can we come in?" And then if nothing happens, then she's gonna turn and go to the statue and start picking up if it's multiple pieces. Be like, "Hi."
Nothing happens. Statue cannot speak with only feet.
Yeah, this is just how Boa interacts with things when she interacts with them. Can I look for do an investigation or something to look for the pieces, or is it just one piece fell off?
You don't know. You just see the one piece, but you can look for others.
Oh, there's none of. Oh, I see.
It's
Yes,
a
with the right
scavenger
now-
I
hunt.
want to look
for
over,
others.
over the edge here. Is there a top half of a statue on the ground and beneath the bridge, hanging out in the
There is.
bushes?
There is not.
Okay.
I could build a new one.
Whoa.
Yeah. I learned new stuff recently.
With just feet?
Well,
You'd
I
be
can.
amazed if she can do a feat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have the spell fabricate, so I feel like that could help our situation, but also that may kind of negate the magical properties of the statue if I make it. But it's an option. Or
Can
do
I-
we think that there are other pieces around anywhere?
Can
or...
I go do a stroll around the tower, Ty, looking for any signs of another piece?
Sure. Yeah. Give me. I'll take perception as you, or perception or investigation as you take a stroll around and look for other pieces.
Is it okay if we wander around the map, Ty?
if I come with you.
Or do you want us
you
to
may-
have particular rules about?
Nope.
This-
You may wander. You may wander freely right now.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt.
A 13 on a
Oh
perception,
man.
and I'm walking real slow.
I was just really excited about seeing Draconic. She's really
And I'm walking real slow.
Keep in mind, I'm walking real slow, so my perception's only 13. I'm walking really
He's
slowly.
tiptoeing.
Can
in his
I,
Jordan.
Can I does the statue smell of anything? Can I
Smell
pick on
them
that
feet.
smell?
Scott.
Yeah,
try
for
to-
sure. Yeah, you can definitely take a whiff of the statue. See if we can bloodhound this.
Oh, hell yeah. Got that
I don't know how
dog
you
in
would
him.
want to do that. How do you? I got that
bear in
motherfucking
him.
Get
dog.
that dog in him.
Got that fucking dog. I just don't know how you want me to do it.
Perception. Yeah, just give me perception.
Just straight perception. Okay.
Yeah, Jinx and Boa, you are looking around for other statue pieces. You are not finding one with those rolls. If you, Belle, you can smell the statue, and oh, great. Yeah. So this has a very limestone granite deposit kind of smell. You, as you kind of sniffed around before, you don't really smell this particular rock in the general area. It would be natural to this particular area. So this particular stone is not native to this particular mountain.
Okay.
Kith, what are you rolling for on perception? You looking around too?
Yeah.
Yeah. On 24, as you're looking up there, over. Oop, I moved it. A small piece of statue, which looks like a sword, is over here.
Oh,
Over where?
I just pinged it.
Over here?
Hmm.
Okay.
It's probably about half. I mean, I didn't want to make it like incredibly small because that would be annoying. But it is about the size, like half the size of you. So it's about 2.5 foot sword, and it's made of the same material. It looks to be like carved from statue, but it was seemingly dropped where you stand.
And I try to pick it up.
It weighs. I mean, again, limestone's not super heavy.
Thank
So
God.
as you do pick it up, probably weighs about like, the weight of a normal sword would. And you pick it up, you kind of hold it, you feel it. You see where this is broken off is not as clean. Almost as if someone was, give me an insight check.
Oh, it's a 7. I thought it was a 1. I was like, fuck.
It is jagged, as if someone like it broke off without the same kind of surgical precision that the feet were cut off.
Could I assume? Maybe I would assume it was because of like combat or something. Did he get in a fight? I'm gonna bring the sword back to the group. Look what I found! I think this belonged to this guy, the feet guy.
I'd smell it. Says yeah, checks out. Made from the same material.
Do you think you could find more pieces if you go sniff around? Since
Well,
you're so good at smelling?
I did, but I didn't get it. I did smell around a little bit, but I didn't smell any around me. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't roll high enough or what. But
Yeah, I mean, like the 18 was just to determine like locking in that scent. You can continue on taking that. I mean, with here, I mean, I know it's going to be more. I think survival would be tracking a scent.
Okay.
You have that scent already, but I think this would need to be survival if we wanted to kind of keep that track on. And you as Kith brings it down, you kind of like as it's brought to you go, oh yeah, you kind of like picked up on it subconsciously before she even brought it to you, like something this scent's getting stronger. Why is the scent getting stronger? But yeah, where Kith picked it up, that way is more general direction is more like up the mountain a bit.
Yeah, I found it over there. I'm not sure if maybe more pieces would be over there, but it seems like maybe like this piece doesn't look like that piece. This piece looks like more jagged. And maybe we'll find more pieces up there. I don't know. You want to go look or
yeah, I'll go take
go
a look at.
sniff? I guess.
I'll sniff again.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
One.
Ooh.
It's so right now we just have Lou's general, or I'm sorry, Kith's general direction of where she found the original stone to go off of, and hope that's the right way.
Yeah, and a bee went into your nose when you sniffed, because
I mean, I could keep looking, but
What's a
Maybe-
limestone sword?
I'll just start
Yes,
smelling up this bush.
whoa.
Been there.
Hell
Bush summer,
yeah.
baby. Full bush in a bikini.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Not no fright, no wilderness.
Yeah, Belle, as you see, as you like kind of
Jesus.
look, as you smell that direction, with the one, give me another perception just to see if we can pick up the scent again.
Diabolical,
21.
y'all.
With that 20. There is traces. There's like particles of limestone. And I'll say you're locked in for a fucking you're locked in for a while with this nat 20. After the nat 1, so there you go.
God.
It's not recent, but there's just particles, granulars of limestone that's being tracked. And as you kind of like look and like kind of trace with your nose, and you kind of start to look up, you're looking like taller and taller into the Bexco. So for whatever reason, this statue was severed here and brought up the mountain.
Belle's like in the shit. He's just like, it's like taking leaves. He's like putting it on his tongue. He's like feeling the fucking air and shit. And he like picks up a tiny little fragment. He's like, well, it looks like it was broken down there and dragged up here for some reason. There's a lot of debris on the way up here, and I'm starting to get the full picture.
Wow.
I don't really know what else I can find, but there's plenty of little pieces of shrapnel. Seems like it was broken and dragged. I don't know why, but it seems like it's going back into this is the forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back this way. Seems like it's pointing this direction.
Did someone cut his feet off and then dragged him over here?
What the fuck?
Seems like it.
That's really sad.
Can I detect magic?
Yeah.
First on the feet of the statue, and then next on the sword part of it.
Yeah, so they both have the same magic kind of component.
Abjuration.
Yes.
Nerd.
Okay.
There's only 8 schools of magic. It's not that many.
Wait, so do we have all the pieces that are in this area now, especially with the check magic?
Well, you got to play. This is your first time playing D&D. Every time you come here, I don't know what your problem.
He could have said no. He could have said it was a different school of
I'm
magic.
just kidding.
It's evocation. We all explode.
I
was
was
just
almost
kidding.
going to say nerd.
Yes.
Funny thing to say.
Also, a crazy thing for Boa to say.
No, that was still it.
So the
I
sword
take
is
full
still
responsibility for that.
charged magically.
What's that?
As far as the sword, even though it's separated from the statue, is still charged magically.
Yes.
Well, we should put them back together.
Yeah, is there a face anywhere around here?
I'd probably just try and keep looking. I don't know what intervals I could keep looking in.
In this area, as I said, with the nat 20, you like your nose traces the path and it's going up into the mountain.
I will not be vibing with this again. I
would say-
got news.
I think after she would say we should find the pieces as well. It seems like they're pointing up this direction. I don't really catch anything around us in this general area. So
How far?
about 350 feet. No, about a ways up. I couldn't really pinpoint, but it is this direction. Whether it's far, near, wide, I don't know.
I guess we get to looking. Right? We got to
You
put them
guys
back
wanna go?
together.
You guys want to go this way, or
Of course.
Yeah, and Cass, you didn't. I don't know if, but with your like whole like Wildmother stuff, it's not like an evil statue that's gonna come to life, right? Seems like neutral to
What did the words
decent.
say?
No infernal vibes. It was in Draconic. It just said to enter, ask the Guardian. Kind
If
of.
you ask permission, you can't be all bad, right?
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I was just making sure that it wasn't like I just got really excited that I saw Draconic because I've only really read about it in books and yeah.
Well-
Anyway, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being biased.
I'm sure.
If it does
I'm
come
sure-
to life and is evil, I mean, we'll just sweep the leg.
I'm sure Cass is the same
Sweep the
thing,
leg.
Yeah.
but mine is mine's like specifically for Fae fiends and undead too. If you have any, that's one of the things. Ty.
It's not.
Okay.
It's none of those.
Wait, if it's in Draconic, does that mean there's a dragon inside?
That's what it really feels like. It's not exciting.
A dragon can fit in there?
I think they can be
Well-
all different sizes, yeah.
There's
Oh, there's little ones?
Some of them are like this big, some are like that big.
Oh my
well,
god.
there is more things.
I mean,
than just
everything's a
dragons.
baby at some point, right?
That's true.
There's a baby dragon in
kobolds.
there?
There's plenty of
There's
things. I don't think
dragonborn.
it's necessarily a baby dragon, but I mean, it could be a lot.
We
of
have to
things.
put the
I
statue
mean-
back together. There's definitely a baby dragon inside.
Boa speaks Draconic, and she's not a dragon, so
Yeah, I mean,
She's dragon
just
adjacent.
because dragon.
But I wouldn't put Draconic on my layer unless I was a dragon.
I mean, I'm gonna. be
Or
honest with you,
unless
hunted
or
a-
if I wanted the people to stay out and think I was a dragon.
I've hunted a
That's
bunch of
actually
things. I'm gonna tell you
really
right now, dragon ain't gonna pick a damn whatever this is with the telescope on top. I don't think it's necessarily a dragon's lair.
really cool dragon who really likes the stars.
It is a baby.
Well,
A
if it is, I
nerdy
might-
baby dragon, you guys. Let's go find some legs.
we have
And
got
Jasper would
we
just
have
start
gotta
walking
get the
off after
statue.
listening
Oh,
to
we
this
can make-
conversation.
I think the
Space
face is
dragon.
more
It's
important.
definitely a nerdy baby dragon. Let's go, guys.
It loves
We have to
astronomy.
save it.
It needs our help.
But it's named like Neil or.
Come on, guys, let's go. He could be
I
lonely.
I love all of the speculation that's happening right now. Okay. Yeah, so Belle, you're gonna lock on that with that nat 20 for a while. I'm assuming everyone else is down to clown and move up with them.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So no survival needed to kind of track. Belle, you were kind of just weaving and flying. It seems like every once in a while you lose the scent, but it's up in a tree somewhere, and you kind of like look up and you smell it up in a tree, and then you're kind of keep walking, and it's there's no like pattern that you're finding like that would be like walked. You're finding it on top of rocks like any normal.
sporadic.
Yeah, it's very
So
sporadic of how it's being moved.
I think that maybe it was like blown apart or something. Like maybe it was blown up and it was just shot all these different directions. Could I deduct from that?
Yeah, give me insight.
He's checking the blast pattern,
What's wrong with you?
Mhm.
the splatter residue.
17.
You're muted, Boa.
Dylan, she's screaming at Jesus right now.
Oh.
I hit my elbow so hard on my table.
Ooh.
Oh.
And was it funny?
Funny,
Didn't
but-
think so.
You're
With
yelling
a
at
17,
people.
no, it's in a travel path. It's being moved. This particular item was moved, but not on the ground. And as we work our way, I will change the map here to
It was
Nya.
helpful. I have like a 30-foot abjuration detection wall. Detect magic is still up, kind of. So if that makes it easier to find these pieces.
I think
Okay.
I would, as I'm doing all that, and I came to that conclusion, I'd be like, this shit doesn't make sense. I don't get it. It's so all over the place as if it was, either flown in and dropped in a bunch of different areas. I don't know. I thought it might have been blown apart to pieces and blown all these different directions, but it just doesn't make sense. There's a gazillion different patterns of which all these things kind of intertwine. I don't get it.
It's just gonna look up.
Maybe someone locked the door.
I'm starting to think maybe it was either flown in or something.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what you said, right? You said it.
Listen,
not
I don't
drag on the
want to.
ground. What
I
if
don't
an
wanna
evil
keep getting
dragon
you,
is
it's the
bullying
dragon
the
thing.
baby dragon in the observatory? And
We
the
don't
baby
wanna
dragon
jump to
locked itself
conclusions
inside
now.
because it's scared.
I know how
God, that
excitable
sounds
you
like
can
it's
get, but
really
let's not
big
get let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We're just merely putting pieces together.
I want to name him Beauregard.
I like that name. I like it.
Like Violet?
Violet.
Violet Beauregard.
Right.
Okay, so something grabbed the feet man and picked it up in the air and dropped him on the ground.
The Pete Man is wild.
An evil dragon. Right?
Hmm.
How do we
I don't know about an evil
Yeah,
dragon.
that's
Let's
really
just say it was.
disgusting. I don't
There's
even
a
know of a better name.
There's a chance this stuff was flown in from. I don't know. We don't know yet. Maybe it was a dragon who brought it in. I don't know. But let's just not dig too crazy and think that it is.
This
We
is
just don't know.
literally an investigation, Belle. Our whole point is to dig deeper, okay?
Dig deeper,
I
but not
mean,
make stories
maybe-
up that don't corroborate with the
I'm
things. of fact.
theorizing.
To
Yeah,
play,
that's a good.
and I'm
dragons
saying this
dig?
in a metaphorical way, the devil's advocate, not of the
Triggered.
devil. It's just like the devil's advocate.
Why would you advocate?
You
for
don't
that?
really even need to get
Yeah, you
into
need
that
to watch your
observatory at
word.
all.
Verb.
We don't even have to get in there. So I really want to though, but we don't. Do we? I don't think there's any reason other than just like to look.
Complete
Why
and
don't you
utter.
think there's a reason?
Why do I? Or
Why don't
I?
you?
Because we have a place we have to get to and it wasn't here. There was no reason. We just happened to be beside one.
Yeah, but this is where we came through.
Oh, I guess.
Everyone who comes through
Yeah.
from where we came through comes through here.
True.
That's right. We came back from the place to this spot,
It
right?
would make
That's
it would make sense to talk
yeah.
to.
So do we
There
think
might
the
not-
devils
Here.
maybe got in and then destroyed the thing and then are keeping the dragon hostage?
Yes.
Let's just be real here. It is a little awkward and a little bit confusing why when we come out back from the other side and we're in this image of a whatever building. What is it? It's an observatory. Sorry, or in the outside of an observatory. And smells of many great things that I don't necessarily like. So I think it might be worth checking out, to be honest.
All I mean to say is that if an old hermit is living in an observatory, they might have seen other people come through where we came through over the years, and that might be worth talking about.
Or that glow could be from experiments and projects and stuff, or it could be they're being held hostage by the evil guys. But I guess you guys would be able to sense the devil, so never mind.
It also makes sense that if there's anybody who's interested in magic pedals, whatever, to have some sort of base and or place of operations very close by to which things exit, right? So think it might be worth checking out.
I mean, if we get sent to the Faewild again, like, or just anything, the petals will take us back here. So it makes sense to, know what we're dealing with.
I would just.
All right, Free Loops, which way?
I just. Is it taking me up the fucking mountaintop?
It is, and I will say the session has been zerally influenced by our previous night's game. No influence whatsoever. This was done before yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So when we end up
played
in a
Peak last
volcano,
night. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're literally playing Peak again.
it'll be coincidence when we end up in a volcano.
you're not going to the volcano, I promise.
Good, because we could not defeat that level.
I don't know how you guys feel about heights, but unfortunately, the old nose is pointing me up top. So
I'm gonna climb.
Becky Sue just starts climbing without even telling anybody. Go.
Becky Sue, give me athletics.
No problem at all.
Doesn't she have a
fuck.
thing that makes her fly?
Athletics.
No problem at all.
Oh,
you have
yeah, you
flying
know what?
shoes.
Yeah, Becky
Wait.
Don't you have a thing that makes you fly?
she does.
You have
So you don't
flying
need to go on.
shoes.
Why is my athletics -2?
Because the athletics is
You're
strength.
acrobatic. But you can
Thank
fly,
God,
so you don't need
mine's
to deal with that
-3.
at
I
all.
thought I
But if
was
I'm-
the only
but I'm-
one.
But if I'm acrobatic, why
Oh, yeah,
would
no,
I
mine
climbing a damn rock wall? Would I do
-2.
athletic instead of acrobatic?
You can use acrobatics
We
here
take
as well.
turns. I can get us both up the mountain if we have no. other way.
Well, the deal is, and here's the deal: I rolled shitty right
The
there.
same.
Okay,
You
but
rolled the
also I
same.
got boots that will make me fly. Okay.
You do. Yeah,
Um,
you do.
I don't know how worried anyone else is about getting up the thing. Getting up the tower, but I could make it so one person can climb up really easily, and then we can just kind of like one or two of us who are really bad at climbing can follow that person, and all three, or depending on math. I'm just assuming it'd be Kith and I are the people that are bad at it because we're kind of bad at moving around. You guys
probably
are better at
the
Yeah, I
best.
think this is my first time ever climbing a mountain in my whole life.
Yeah,
It's probably for the best.
I can-
Do we
I don't
need-
even think
do
I
we have
walked
any
up
it'd
a
be
rope?
easy for
hill.
3 people, including us
How
two.
high is the
Well,
cliff? How
technically, we
high is
just
the
need one, right?
landing?
Yeah, how high is it? Can we get a just?
If it looks like it takes under an hour, then
Right, before we assign a number
I
to
can
this
magic it.
cliff, am I able to misty step up to the top of this cliff?
Can
we
you
measure?
see the top though? Does he have to see the space in which you are?
I'm up there.
just a tree. He
falls like a
foot.
If he
Yeah.
can see me, can he misty step to me?
Yeah, he can. This is not. Hold on, let me adjust the.
I'm saying if that's a pretty good idea,
The
Bo.
things
I mean,
we'll
we
do
can
to
do
get out of
that.
an athletics track.
I'm sure one of you guys has some rope. We can just tend it down, and because I have some. or
rope. I
something.
have some rope. I
I'm
have
We
sure
have
some
enough.
rope.
you guys can.
Oh,
I think I would
Becca
hurt myself
Sue's got
doing
rope.
that, so I'm going to use magic either way. I
got
Right.
rope and beef jerky.
You use magic to get
we
up.
could
I mean, we
tie
can use
the
rope
rope
and pull
to
you up.
you and just pull you up.
Exactly.
True.
You won't even have to hold on.
You don't
I
have
look
to
at
climb.
Kip with the face of. Yeah.
Matter of fact, we can tie you and Kit together. You're like one person, to be honest with you.
Right.
So you
There
guys
you
can
go.
have a
That's
friend.
degrading.
Tied up. I feel
Why?
like we're going to hit
We
the
are
side of the rock
individuals.
wall and really hurt ourselves.
I didn't mean any
How high
offense. I'm
is the
just saying
cliff?
you can have a friend so you can go up there and feel
You're
safe.
saying that someone's small, they don't count.
No,
Right.
I
Together,
didn't say
if we
that.
were-
I
if we
merely
were
said
stacked on
both
top
of
of
you
each other,
make
we'd
one
be
person.
taller than both of you.
Yeah,
That-
get on my
that's fine.
shoulders, Boa.
I don't
I
think
don't.
that's-
I actually
I don't think that's-
I don't want those guys up me.
Alright, then pick me up. Pick me up then.
I don't
Strong
think
guy.
that's the truth. Actually, I think
pick
he
her
might
up.
got y'all beat.
Give me a strength check.
No, because together we'd be like 9 feet
Yeah, if you're-
tall.
Picking Kith up, give me a strength check.
You need to roll exactly a 4 or more.
16.
With a 16, you are able to lift Kith where you are right now, but she is way more dense than you anticipated.
I'll pick her up.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay, wait a second. You're a lot more heavy than I thought you was gonna be.
Whoa, no.
Rude.
Because she half robot. That's why.
He was like, I don't
you
like
look so
roleplaying this.
You look so tiny. Is that because of your arms?
No, the arms are surprisingly light, actually.
Then why are you so heavy? I know I'm not weak. There's no way that I'm that weak. There's
She
no
says
way.
because it's fat ass.
I maybe you've lost a little bit of.
Okay, let's
I
not.
haven't
Let's
seen you
not
do any
get too
push-ups
crazy.
lately.
Oh wow.
Let's not make.
Your routine has been kind of out of whack.
Okay, well, I'm not going to take offense to that. I'm telling you now.
I won't take offense to you calling you fat.
I wasn't calling you fat. I was merely saying that you were more dense than I thought you was going to be because you're so petite and small. That's all. And
See,
I was
I
wondering
told you
maybe
small people count.
I did not say that small people did not count. Listen, okay.
There's an implication there.
He
There's
didn't
no
call you fat.
implication.
He just called you up. He picked you up and said, "God damn!" But that's it. He didn't call you fat.
I was merely taken aback. That's all it was.
How high is the cliff?
The cliff. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh yes. If anyone needs to reference the group chart, the height chart.
Where's it at?
It has been created.
Piss, can
inside
you show
chat.
that? Can you show that to the chat or the viewers so they
Which
know.
one? Which height chart?
The most recent
one in
one where
in the
everyone
chat.
has named except for Boa. Boa is person 1. I got a little confused.
Oh!
I
It's
lost
in like
Steve's
the.
last
It's in
one.
like the.
Inside chat here.
The channel
okay,
chat.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Look at Becky Sue, man.
I just feel like it's very useful to her.
Because she's 5'8", right?
I don't
Here
know.
we go. All right. There's Cass,
said that
Bell,
once.
Beats the hell out of me, huh?
Becky Sue, Kith. Yeah. Boa's tiny.
But we'd be the tallest on top
God
of each other's
damn,
shoulders.
4'2"? Jesus.
She's small.
Jinx. Buddy,
Yeah.
I'm about to pass you. I'm about to lap you. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen.
You give me a couple more pieces of beef jerky
Just-
and I'm standing tall, bro.
I'm working on. We've
My cousin
we've
Mar
managed to
in the
get.
last year grew an inch. And
There's
she's
hope
22.
for me. Oh.
Damn, Cass. God damn. 6'11".
She's 5'7" now. She used to be 5'6". So hey, Becky could get up.
Good. I need that.
There we go,
Scientifically
dude.
possible.
I just want to be
Not
5'2".
over.
That's all I want. 2 more inches and I'm set. I feel like it
Just
would
wear
go a long
Crocs to
way.
make me 5'10".
Yeah, base to top at 60 feet. Cast to answer your question.
60.
60 feet? Okay.
So who are we tying together? And why? I forgot. Someone said there was a plan.
I'll be honest, after seeing how heavy you are, I don't think that's the best idea. Maybe we go one at a time and we'll pull you each up.
Oh.
I think also we could try that, and then if anything goes awry, I can use some spell stuff, and I can make it so you, and I point at Kith, can climb up the mountain really easy, or anyone else, if there's anyone else other than us two that's concerned about our ability to get up. But you can climb up really easily, and then I can make it so that I make like a little invisible platform for me to be on that like follows you up, so that we can go as one. That's kind of my
Is that
magic plan if
Cool.
all things go awry.
Is that a very costly thing to do?
It would be above the table, second level and a first level.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, an okay amount. I'm pretty sure, and I
rope
also
to a Tense's floating disc.
oh, floating disc is also a ritual. So actually, I could make it so I use one rope. I mean, the person on it can hold a rope.
Can you tie a rope to a floating disc? Because that.
Is it illusionary? But you can walk
No.
on it, but you can't. It's not. It's conjuration. It's a circular horizontal plane of force, 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick. So you could technically tie the rope around it, but you would need at least 6 feet to get that rope tied. So you would lose 6 feet of rope.
I also forgot it was 500 because I was trying to do it for the whole party when I was doing my math before, but then also we could attach it to someone else, and Boa and Kith could be on it unless Kith is over 400 and something pounds, because I did the math
Damn.
and Boa's like 80. She's so little. She is a child.
Everyone's like discussing it, like, well, we could do this,
Who
but if
made
Kith
this?
weighs more than 600 pounds, it's gonna be
400
difficult.
pounds? Actually,
Kith's
I
like,
don't
what the
know.
hell?
Dense is. He looks really strong. I was doing
Boa.
the math wrong. I thought it was like 200.
Who made this height chart?
I did.
Spelled my damn name wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I didn't
spelled
give
Becca
myself a name at
Sue.
all. This was the end of the night.
First one.
Oh, you added the E, you got a Becca Sue. Becca Sue.
Buckle through.
Becky.
Beckle
Backle.
Becky.
Becky.
Becca.
So yeah, I don't, because Tensor's disc floats, and I don't know how it does verticality, but if you tied a rope to it and like someone climbed up while holding the rope, would it just rise vertically?
It just goes, so
you
it stays
say?
within 20 feet of the person who it's attached to.
Even if they climb a mountain?
Yeah, it moves to be within 20 feet of them. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decent plan. Some people, it wouldn't work for everyone all at once unless someone just went up and down, but... Yeah.
How much weight on your disc?
Well, I'm up here, and I
500.
said I would tie a rope to a damn rock, but none of y'all want to do that.
I mean, I think it could be good for Belle and Cass. I just really don't think that I'm going to be able to climb it, even if there's a rope involved. I really don't trust my athletic
Well,
abilities.
Do you
I
want to
also
try to
do
drink?
not.
Do you want to try to
I do
drink
trust
one of
my magic
potions?
abilities. Sometimes. I also might blow up, though. If I blow up, I'm sorry.
wanna
Actually, yeah,
drink
what are
one
our
of my
potions
Okay, I
today?
don't know if I want to
might
be on
just
the
have a
disc with you
potion of flying.
anymore.
No, it happened when I was making the disc, not during the disc flight app. So just
Y'all want
Give
some
her some
potion?
space.
It'll give you some strength.
Why are you always trying to poison us? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Keeps life
Y'all-
interesting.
I'll take a potion.
Okay, I'll take a potion with you. Belle, you in?
the opening of the book.
Does Belle know about my
Yeah.
potions yet?
I've
Bell-
seen your
Bell-
potions at work. I'm okay. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I didn't
I
know
went through
that.
sewers
I
to
didn't
get a
know
good
that
shot.
such a big 6'5" and a half ass dude was a puss ass bitch. Jinx, you
No,
want to take one?
I just don't need no.
I do like a
As though
6'5" and a
she's shouting this down a mountain.
We couldn't
like,
decide
Yeah.
if it was 6'5" or 6'6".
No, you're such a bitch.
You want a potion?
I just don't need no assistance getting up a hill. I'll be okay.
Jinx, you want to take one?
I won't need one, and then I'm gonna Misty step up the mountain.
All right, so me and Cass are gonna take a potion.
Yeah.
All right, you do have to roll.
Let me open up Ophelia.
How is she flying still?
I'm not flying. I'm up in this. I'm on the roof. I mean,
So
on
you're
the,
dropping it down to me, or are you flying down to give it to me and then
Oh,
flying
you're
back
catching
up?
it.
Oh, I'm gonna drop it down to you. I ain't going back.
Okay,
down
yeah,
there.
I'm catching.
I just didn't know what this was.
What do I roll?
D100.
Oh boy.
We already know if it's bad or good.
Well, Boa did try to learn some of your
I
potion
tried
magic.
to help. You didn't roll. She didn't roll. It was just Boa trying to learn while she was doing her thing.
No, I know. And she rolled that one on it, so she was trying to like observe, and her like observation was
I
just
got
like,
very confused.
I don't know what the hell Becky Sue is doing, because she's just throwing stuff into other stuff, and somehow it's making potions, and it completely flabbergasted her. So I will take a D100, Becky Sue, at this.
So I
juncture in
still
time.
don't know if it's good or bad.
No, not on this one, because we did roll and it was a help.
But if it okay, I'm not. I guess I'm confused to what you use the rolls for.
the when we do the rolls at a long rest, we make an intelligence check. If it's a high intelligence check, if it's 10, at least 10, you know what the potions are, good or bad. If it's 15, you know which are good and which are bad. And if it's higher than 15, you know, like,
What?
you have, if it's a nat 20, they're all good potions. If it's a nat 1, they're all bad potions. That's the
Okay.
mechanics we've been working on this far.
But
Right.
did
So then
that
the
apply for my nat one because it was to 8?
It does.
oh, so they're all
Okay.
bad.
No. I'm sorry. You were just observing. You weren't helping. You were observing. So no.
So
Okay.
I don't know if any of them are good or bad, which means you don't know if they're good or bad, right? Or you do? You
I
roll
have-
that.
This is chance. So it's a D4. 1 to 2, good. 3 to
So
4,
you roll that.
bad.
Okay.
Yes,
I
and then
get it.
D100 determines which potion that we're going to be consuming at that point.
Okay. I rolled a 30.
You rolled a 30. Okay. This is a multicolored pastel fog that's boiling in a deep blue crystal decanter. Ooh, this is fun. Cass, give me a dex save to catch the potion, to see if you catch it or if it just falls to the
Is
ground.
this? Can you tell me if it's good or bad so I can put it on
This
my?
is good. This is a good one.
I'm gonna say this is an effect I can see, that I'm not blind, deafened, or incapacitated.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm a barbarian. 14.
14. No, that's a catch. It's a loth. It's just a dropped potion. This is not something that's like super hard to catch. It's a can of corn, as they say in base. Yeah, just lands, you catch it. As I said, it is a multicolored pastel fog that's boiling in this deep blue crystal decanter.
Okay, take it. What's it do?
Action potion.
Yes.
If it makes him fly, I fucking quit.
Blue, no, it doesn't. Blue
My cheat
fog
code's on.
boils from your mouth and your nose, creating a fog cloud centered on you. Your vision is not obscured by this fog. So, Cass, just blue fog coming from her nose and her ears and her mouth, and it just like kind of billows all around you in the area. So, I would say Jasper and Becky Sue looking down, just the whole area. Let's see what the blue fog or fog cloud. "20-foot radius." So you completely lose sight of Kith, Cass, and Bibble, and actually measure. Nope. Yeah, Bell and Boa, you turn back and there's just a blue fog surrounding your friends behind you.
Now, does it move with me?
It does. It's centered on you.
How long
I'm
does it
just
last?
gonna
1 hour.
charge up the.
This is gonna be great for
An hour.
traversing a mountaintop. dude.
You said this was a good one.
We're looking.
This is
for
terrible. We're
statues.
climbing a mountain.
It is a
I feel
beneficial
cheated
potion and
out.
elixir.
What was it? I had to
this
get
would
up for a second.
Cass, your vision is not obscured by this.
Mhm.
That's why this is a beneficial potion. So if Becky Sue, for example, if Becky Sue, you took this potion and you wanted to sneak attack everyone in the area, you would have advantage on almost every attack because you can see through this cloud, but no one else can. Cass can see through this cloud, and no one can. So like if you were to say, next time I was like, hey, what potions did I get? And you like rolled above 15. I said, you got this potion, this potion, this potion, and I read you the description. You're like, oh, that's my fog potion. You drank that in combat. It'd be very, very, very helpful for you.
All right.
All right. Can I just try to
Thank you.
rush up the mountain?
Thank you, honey.
Athletics.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna burn my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Quick, make another punch.
16.
Yeah, 16 you
know
are
any
able to.
jokes?
So a blue cloud that has appeared and obstructed everybody's view now just moves up the mountain.
Yeah, everyone else
It's
here
like,
is just
I
like,
guess it worked.
everyone else think he's like gaseous form right now.
So me
Just
and
a
Becky
very
are
large
looking
gap
down
in
at this cloud after Becky gave him the potion. I'm gonna look at Becky and say, well, that looks helpful. Can't wait till he gets up here.
Okay, now I'm gonna take my potion.
Okay.
Me too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Potion.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Definitely not. Yes. Whatever Dylan's drinking, that is exactly what I'm drinking.
Right. We do.
And it is
Sprite and vodka.
yes. Yes. Look.
Same thing. Yeah.
86.
They are the same color.
Straight red 40 in here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, Becky, give me another
Same
D100
with my
for your
grapefruit
potion.
juice, that's why it tastes so good. So much sugar in it.
I did. It's 86.
Oh, 86. Ooh. 86. This is a bleached cat skull at the bottom of a large bottle of dark purple liquid.
Don't listen.
Okay. Yeah. Is it good or bad?
It's good. It's a 2 on the D4, so it's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. What's it do?
As you drink it, you feel that you're enhanced dexterily. So you gain the effects of the enhance ability
I
dexterity
spelled
spell.
dexterily. How much?
DEXTERITY.
It's your main stat, girl.
I thought you said dexterily.
Dexterity.
Oh, I know what dexterity is. Never mind.
So
What's
you
my
have
enhancement? Inside the table.
you have advantage on dexterity checks and don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. So great for climbing mountains.
That's a mountain climbing
20.
potion if I've ever seen one.
You said
That's-
20
that's
feet or less?
86.
What?
You don't take falling damage 20 feet or less.
Well, I'm already up the damn mountain. Cool.
I'm just saying, if you slip off and it's less than 20 feet, you don't take any damage. So,
That's right. That's right.
all right. Who still needs to go up the mountain here?
Me.
Okay.
So could I like lasso her and then we could pull me and what's his name could pull from the top of the mountain and pull her up?
Yeah, Cass is up there now. She's pretty strong.
I got powerful build.
And you have advantage on dexterity.
Oh, Cassie
Checks.
went up? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, we'll use
Yeah.
both of them. Okay. Sorry, monster texting.
All right, I'm gonna lasso her ass. What is that? Sleight of hand? Maybe a little.
Do you have? I mean, you have a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just throw down a rope. You don't have to necessarily lasso her. You can just kind of pull her up.
I think that she should lasso
Okay, but what if we
her.
want to lasso her?
What's that?
What if the lasso's important to the whole process?
To us, for us.
Then it would make it slightly more complicated, and you need to tie said rope into a lasso.
This actually came up for me recently. I would say Becky's probably not proficient in lasso, but it would still be a dexterity, like a ranged attack roll without proficiency.
You might
right?
think so. You
Yeah.
know, you never been to the Delaware Water.
You've never been to Crack Beach?
Actually, yeah, this might not be her first
Meth
rodeo.
head,
Yeah,
so
the meth head
You
cove.
don't know
What do
what
you
we get
mean?
into.
I mean,
Is she
lasso all the
proficient
time
in
the meth
lasso?
cove.
Head co- What the fuck?
If anyone of us would be.
She is not, unfortunately.
Well, she still has advantage.
She still has advantage because of her enhance ability.
Mm-hmm.
You got like a lasso, Becky. You gotta. Oh, you're
I'm
muted.
gonna say in the time that everyone was going up, can I've been doing my ritual for the.
Yes.
Thank you.
It just has her arms in the air, waiting to be lassoed.
You're doing great, Kith. Just 1 second.
I'm holding so still. She's got her eyes closed.
Just
I don't
like a
think
ring
Becky's
toss.
ever made a lasso before.
Yeah, she's trying to do the ring toss thing for sure.
Okay. Becky Sue, assuming Becky Sue's the one, give me a dex check with advantage here. Just
You want a dex check from me?
Yes,
Throw the
you're
rope,
throwing-
yeah.
You're throwing a lasso.
You're fixing to get currently surprised. I don't even need an advantage, brother. What's a 19?
Yoink. Just perfectly, Kith, it lands
snatched
just,
her ass.
yeah, snatched her waist right around the, just like perfectly lined up.
Skinny
Yeah,
Bell.
that's what I'm saying. Right around your, just like lines right around your hips, almost like a belt. And then,
I'll pull her up.
all right, give me a strength check.
With powerful build, can I have advantage? Because I can,
You can,
be
yes.
one size
Mhm.
larger when it comes to lifting and pulling things.
You can.
17.
Yeah. It's again a little bit heavier than you would anticipate, but you're able to.
This is attached to Kith.
And Cass doesn't mention that.
Oh, shut the fuck.
He is normal. I'm just stocky.
You're lassoed and then pulled up the mountain into a blue cloud.
Kith, just so you know, you are like you're like staring down as you're being
Oh my god!
lifted up. You're not like being pulled.
Mo's trying to be so still.
No, her eyes are still closed. She's terrified. She has not opened her eyes since she prepared for the ring toss.
I will say a couple times, Kith, like as the rope is swinging, because you're just a little bit heavier than anticipated. You kind of like knock against the side of the cliff a couple times as you're coming up. No, not enough to do damage. Just like
Ow! 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 I'm hoping that this isn't a dragon.
Roll for
I like to think
avalanche.
that Bo was still in her ritual of making it, like when she started getting dragged up, but was like already tethering it to Kith, and then like started getting moved and was like, "Oh shit!" Now just like in the middle, critical level cells, but like with her hands like. We're really comfortable with going up high.
Totally. Yes. Thanks, Cass. Also,
All right,
thanks, Becky Sue. I'm assuming you're the one that did it because you were the one talking about it. I had my eyes closed.
Yeah, dude, I
Also-
did the whole thing.
Wait, you pulled me up?
Yeah, girl.
Wow, you're really strong.
yeah.
What can't you do?
I think Bo was just gonna stay on the disc.
Won't she do
Just
it? Won't she?
following it.
So Boa, you go up via the flying disc, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Bell.
Yeah. That's my role.
Oh,
Bad.
yeah.
I slip.
Yeah, you were a little hungry. You didn't have enough, airplane food or trail mix or, so you just kind of slide back down the cliff face. Not enough.
This time I'll do my little half transformation, so you just see his like claws come out of his hands.
Cool. I'll
The
give you
same
advantage on
flavor?
this next one. Yeah.
The same way.
I just can't seem to
13?
damn finish it.
What is wrong with my rolls?
I'm
Still
trying
not
my
high enough.
hardest.
Jasper's watching from above. Like, oh, watch this. He's gonna use his claws. He's gonna use his claws here, guys. Check this.
Lauren,
I don't
every
think
sip,
I can see anything right now.
every sip I take, I do like this.
He definitely could have come on the disc. I didn't know.
Does it not give him a climb speed, his claws?
Boa just rides the disc up like
God
goodbye.
awful.
Actually, hold on.
Anyone who's less than 450 pounds could have come on.
Can you bring the
with
disc
me.
back down and up? Is it like an elevator or?
I mean, if Kith goes back down, then I go back down.
Okay.
Who,
No,
who's
it
stuck
doesn't.
down there right now?
Okay.
Bell.
Good
Bell.
Lord, Bell.
You will fall 20 feet on that second roll. I gave you the first one free. The second roll, you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall back down.
Wait, hold on, just a minute. Can
No,
I
it's
just
a
point
little-
something out?
Uh,
As Becky Sue, I'm pointing
Yeah.
out if you would have taken that potion.
Ty.
Yeah.
Am I able to use Ben Luck on his 13?
I say, I see you
What else is
start casting a spell, and I say, don't. And then I do it again. I
I'm
climb.
like, okay.
17.
That's the one that gets you there.
Okay.
Bell, you're able to get up. Bell, give me a perception advantage here. There is a stronger smell of a piece of the statue
Whoops.
around this area.
Gets up.
Yeah.
Wait, we're close.
Wait, Perv.
I think we're a little bit close. I smell something.
Can I go
Good
check
thing
this
you can
tree
smell
out?
because I can't fucking see anything. Sorry.
Can
Right,
I
because
go
we
check
can't
this
see
Here,
the
tree
crowd.
out?
Here, I'll move 20 feet away.
Can I go check
Oh,
this
it's
tree
you.
out?
Can I just move 20 feet from the group? How far do I need to
Is
be?
there a general direction, Ty, where my
That's
neighbors
your-
bring me or no?
That's your 20 feet cast on this map. 20 feet's larger.
Can I check this tree out?
Yeah, you can check that tree out.
Wait, there's 2 trees. Never mind. I guess it ain't special.
It is
Yeah,
warbling.
Bell, with 18 perception, it is somewhere in this area.
Okay.
What's in that area?
The smell of the statue.
I know we're close, but maybe we just keep going down the trail we got here. Let's keep going high.
Down or up?
The
Let's
same
go up.
way,
Oh God, we're getting.
same way
going up
Jelly was
more?
watching me that time in the library is how I'm gonna be watching Kith.
And just start walking down the trail. Until
Wait, you're still attached to me?
Yep. I'm Chris got applesauce.
Can I
If something
And
goes
also,
wrong,
anyone can
Boa,
get
can I grab
on.
that? Oh, I want to get on with you. But then we won't be going anywhere.
If we wait 10 minutes, then I can try to do it again and attach it to a different person. But you can
Oh,
also
it's
get on
okay.
with me.
I'll keep going. Can I grab on if something bad happens?
Yeah, I think it'll just stay still. It just stays wherever you are.
Excellent. Okay, this is scary.
The scent is strong for you, Bell, yeah.
keeping roaming.
I love the snow.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, this map is cool as fuck.
maybe we should dig up
Um,
the
Trees moving.
No. Can I do
Bell-
perception or something?
As you step down into the snow, it gets hard about 3 inches down into the snow as you sink in.
It gets hard to what? Move or
I mean, like no, like
The
it.
ground
You,
gets
you
hard.
feel
Oh.
like less snow and more. You feel something else below you.
More of like an
Bell's-
entrance to a dark cave.
You stepped on him.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It's Becky's is crazy. Yeah, I'm walking and I step on something like, and I start moving all the snow to side.
Yeah, and then there is. Ignore it. There's not supposed to be feet there. It is. Just imagine
I
it's
found
like
an ass.
shins to waist. Yeah, you found the ass.
Well, I seem to have found the lower part of our friend.
Do we put that in Kith's pouch? Or does someone want to carry it?
I think we put it in her pouch. It's a little bit obnoxious rolling around with the statue bottom half.
You could put it on the disc, right?
I mean, how much does it weigh?
Let's just use her pouch. It really doesn't
It can
mean
go in
much.
here. It can come on.
How much does it weigh? Yeah, how fat is that ass?
How fat
Um,
that ass?
Can we shove it down the pouch, or is it better used on?
So-
to the-
I think it's a. Hold on, I'm reading bag of holding.
Can you get the hell away from me?
The opening does get up to 2 feet, so this is beneath that. So it's like normal person width. So I don't know, 1.5 feet.
You can put it in my pouch.
That's what she said.
Laugh track. Hit the laugh
Go
track.
ahead.
Put it in the pouch.
Yeah, because then also then Cass, it won't mess up his scent for looking for the head.
Perfect. Actually, you're smart. I didn't even think about that.
Kith is a more
Did some just laugh at me? What the fuck was that?
That was a delayed laugh track.
Oh, okay. I thought my shit was broken.
I would say.
'Cause I had hit a laugh button like earlier. It only goes on stream or
What
whatever,
the-
and then it played again. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What the fuck? Why would it play again?"
So fucking.
Can you get off of my
We
neck?
back at Faye. What's the answer?
Welcome to the third round of Faewild. What's the answer?
Bakusu. Round three.
Oh my god, this is they find the statue round. Holy shit, you
They're
found the
running in
secret round.
snow.
Yes,
Jump
okay.
down the mountain to get away from Undle Dundle.
What's the answer?
Yeah. Okay,
Not
so
Mr. Dundle.
butt and thighs of the statue are in the bag of
Thighs?
holding. Yeah, it's like a butt and thighs. It's like down to like the knee.
Ooh.
All right. All we need.
Okay. What we really need is his
Oh, God.
face. Can you smell for face specifically? Belle?
I'm about to lose my fucking
Smell
mind.
for face? Did you
Yeah,
just say
we-
smell for a stone face and see if it's different?
Yeah.
Let me see if I give my nose to pinpoint the face.
Like think of like eyeballs,
Eyeballs. Okay.
but stone.
you
And what
might
would
be
they
onto
smell
something.
like?
Let's see.
I know. I really want to see what this guy looks like.
I guess I'd smell again.
Jinx
See if I
already
can get back
investigated
on this.
these.
Does the scent fade away when I shove the thing back into?
The strength of the smell fades away, but again, natural 20 on like locking in the scent, you still pick up like the faint resonance of the smell. If it was, I would have had you keep making rolls, but nat 20 on the lock in, you're locked in.
All right. I think we would just keep going down the trail, the path, because clearly, if it's leading us this way, I feel like pieces are just gonna keep showing up. I keep sniffing.
Come on,
Yeah.
Bella.
And it's gonna lead you.
I'm like your reindeer.
This map is cool though. Fuck.
This is sick as fuck.
I copied the wrong thing. Hold on, stand by. Oh, they're still gonna be cool. I'm gonna group you all in one area. So just
Get even cooler.
they keep being cool. I promise. Billy, you can come too.
I fear I'm
Um,
almost finished with the definitely not beatbox.
Which one? The
Definitely
first
not
one?
beatbox.
Yeah. Yes, the first one. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I'm finished with my second of my beverages.
So the scale
got
of
IPAs.
the map is going to change, Cass, for the sake of your. So as everyone's walking, Cass, you still have a blue cloud around you. She is trying to stay away from everybody, so we'll say she lagged a little bit behind. But there is a bridge in front of us.
Whoa.
I'm gonna walk across it.
Can I pet that bridge?
Does it look sturdy?
That looks like a pretty sturdy bridge to me.
I better hope so.
That looks very, very sturdy. It doesn't matter now because
Becky, I was
Becky
like,
Sue
who's
just
there?
fucking hops on it. Oh.
Does it look sturdy
so
enough for me?
Becky Sue, as you stand there, it does seem pretty sturdy.
Becky, you don't really have much of a.
Jinx, is this where you
I'm
were
a little
before?
boy.
No, right?
What?
Me?
No.
Here?
You said you were on the bridge.
No. No, mine was
Okay,
a
it was, like,
different
more
bridge.
official.
There was like
Okay.
No, it was much
I
less.
remember you being like, it was a really impressive bridge, and this is a really impressive bridge.
That is just god awful. Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
impressive, terrifying. No, this was just more of a bridge. It was a low down bridge.
And it was more
reasonable.
like across a water, like just
a river, yeah, right, or like a river or a lake, as I recall.
Yeah, it was the delta of the ray gate that goes into the Avon Bolt.
Yeah, so it was the bridge between Lathander's Hope and Lathander's Blessing, I believe.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a like multiple like mile long bridge that goes between the two.
I do know that they are different. I was just like, who would ask? Does this look more natural to us, or does
No.
it look like that?
No, that it
Okay.
looks like that.
What's up with that? Can I do some kind of like Arcana or history to see if
I'm gonna take history on that
if
one.
it looks like a symbol?
Mm-hmm.
Anything? Cool.
Okay, I was like, what is that fucking sound? It's the tab. My bad. Okay.
It's the water.
What is a static sound? I was like, okay, it's water sounding.
17.
Oh, like Roll20 has noises. I have the tab muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
This
can
one
hear
does have-
rushing water.
Oh, where do I need to take you, Boa? Where are you looking at this?
I'm just looking at the bridge wherever you can see
Okay.
the waterfall. I'm looking at the waterfall. I mean.
Yeah,
Where
with a
did it-
17. Historically, in Sableoth, you probably have read that the Bexco Mountains were originally inhabited by like Lathander worshipping dwarves. And there is indeed a Lathander temple somewhere in the mountains in the Bexcos. Although, if you relay this information to someone else, you will learn more.
Hey guys, I think I think that the
Not
waterfall
me.
has to do with the dwarves that lived in the mountains, in the Bexco Mountains. But there's like a temple of Lathander up here. But I think that has to do with that.
Should we all roll since she's talking to all of us?
I don't know if it'll
feel like
help,
it-
but I can speak Dwarvish.
I
There
haven't
she
found any
is.
words yet, but maybe. Is there words?
Can
There's no words.
Do I know
Does the
anything about
person-
anything she's
Does the
saying?
person know?
I'm a roll history check. How about that?
Go for it. Give me a history check, Becky Sue.
Okay.
I
Um,
should be over back.
Becky Sue, you know that these mountains up here are quite, in fact, tall.
Quite in fact tall.
I just forgot some stuff from history. That's how bad my damn roll was.
Can I search around? Like, I mean, I don't know how accurate the map is for. Like, can I search around for
For runes? Sure.
runes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
I'm
think we
going
should
right
search
here.
around for runes. Fifth.
You're so smart.
Don't I know it? Rolled a 4 just now on top of the table.
Do you want me to search for anything?
Yeah, I'll take investigation.
Five.
Oh, can I help her?
Mm,
Girl,
no.
not with a 4.
Um,
I
You're
got a
gonna launch
plus
us
0.
off the damn ridge.
I got a plus 0. Okay. I didn't know at all.
Well, wasn't one of the people in your like group a dwarf or no?
Well,
Oh.
But do you know anything about it through that? Wait, also, before I start questioning Bella, does Boa feel like someone would know about it or
No, I'm just.
Okay.
Yep. That was just me leading the question.
Oh, was one of them a dwarf?
yeah, one of my friends is a dwarf. That's true.
Are they a Lathander follower or just a dwarf? Not to be
I don't know.
speciesist.
I would have to ask Ty that.
They
I
are.
don't know.
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
Well, that just so happens to be that they are. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, they are.
Botswa?
I don't know much more past that.
Okay.
I wish I could help, but
You can't. You're done.
is this isn't the tie. This isn't. Hold on, let me ask.
That's just like a man. Useless. I tried to off the table. I tried to make this better by adding some White Claw to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's white from the Corona thing.
Spoiler
You're making
alert.
your own potion.
Why would that make it better?
Spoiler
Just make it
alert.
more watery.
It did not. In fact, make it better.
I didn't realize that the Corona thing had like a white label behind the Corona letters, and I thought you were gonna say you added milk to it. I thought the
Oh
drink was
my
white now,
God.
and I was so
What
afraid.
the fuck?
Oh,
Heavy
if I
whipping
was
cream.
making a real life
like,
baking
why is
soup,
that
I'm
color?
liable to leave the
it
call.
would be a Clover Valley fucking beatbox. If y'all know, Clover Valley is the
How is
Dollar
it like
General
a-
brand. Clover Valley beatbox, White Claw, and Aquaphor, and it probably would make you shit your pants.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
I used to do Sprite Zero of 5 Hour Energy and like
What's
this
up, Ty?
much the rest tequila.
Andrew Cuomo concedes New York City Democratic mayoral primary to
You're
Zoran
rich.
Mamdani. So that's cool. Just an interesting
Oh yeah.
news bit. We like Mamdani.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, that was not what I thought it was. So you're good. Yes, my thing stands. That does not.
But Scofflaw is your friend, and he is in fact he does worship Lathander.
Would I know?
So-
Would I know this area is to be his like stomping
You-
grounds, or
You know that originally his family was from this area.
okay? Well, all I can say is I know my friend is from around here. I don't
Is the
know. much
vibe that
more
he should do
past
a
that.
history check, or does he know all he knows?
His vibe. He should do a history check.
Okay, I'll do a history check. No, you're-
please.
No, you're-
I also
Is
I,
his
can
vibe
I
that he
can I
should
throw
do a
something in
history
there
check?
before he rolls, please? Because when I in episode 29, whenever I snuck in with him with Bibble, we actually I had to look at my notes because I was like, wait, who was that guy? I remember there being a dwarf, but I investigated people's weapons, so maybe if as far as Kith understands, when someone has like an alliance to one of the gods, they usually like rep their colors. They like rep. Maybe he has like a big hammer. Maybe there's like a Lathander's crest on it or something like that. Maybe that can help Bell. You would have seen his weapon for sure.
Yes.
I mean,
Right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of lore stuff for Bell, but there's some things that me and Ty have left open ended. So if this is probably one of them.
this is one of them. Yes.
yeah. So yes, I will roll history. I don't know if anyone wants to help
Bless.
me roll. Thank you.
Bless.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Whew. What's the blesses thing again?
D4.
D4.
Sorry, I meant guidance. You can't have bless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Guidance is a
Guidance
cantrip.
is-
Bless is
Yeah, you can't.
Spell
have
slot.
bless. Not
Guidance
yet.
is what? D4 or what is?
Yeah, same
Okay.
thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go guidance. 4 thing. Oh
Okay.
my god. 8.
We're at
All
4 for
right.
4. Becky Sue, Bell.
8.
Yeah.
8.
Me with a 5. We can pretend it's a 4.
Wait, what are we rolling?
What if instead he rolled a 9?
One of them said he rolled a 9, so that would be an 11, 15.
Baby, history?
Hell yeah.
That's
15.
what happens. Because Bo,
Yeah.
Bo was very much like, you remember your friend?
Yeah. And you seem like he's like,
He like,
yeah.
doesn't want to remember, and she's like, no,
Well, I mean,
remember.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That's
wish
what
I
she
would have
said,
had
like,
something
remember.
more to fucking help me with that. But I knew that there's a dwarf. I know that there's a dwarf. I just didn't. There was nothing to put 2 and 2 together. I'm sorry. Okay.
I
That's
had
okay.
just rolled a history check.
God damn it.
Becky
15.
just nat 20 to history
Unprompted.
check, just out of nowhere.
Your first one, which was prompted.
Becky just
Was
threw
it
a dart. Becky
It
just chucked
doesn't-
the dart up.
You
real
can't
quick.
just. Yeah, you can't. All right. One
Wait, I
second.
got a
know
mulligan.
everything.
I thought I got a mulligan.
He's like, tell
No.
me everything.
What?
Tell me everything.
So with Belle, with your now found 15. So the Lathander's temple, this one was established early when Lathander's opened Lathander's blessing. This was a mainly dwarven stay. Named after one of the was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tenants of Lathander. This one is named after protect oneself. So promote the betterment of yourself and those around you, encourage creativity, artistry, and innovation. Which as it's kind of everyone's putting pieces together, Belle is telling the story. Kith, you are finding this inscribed into the bridge. Here. So it
I
is
just
the
reiterate that to the group. Sorry.
yes. This tenement, this tenet of Lathander's faith is protect oneself. Belle, as you continue on your story, you do describe that the dwarves had a stronghold here to protect themselves on this tenet of Lathander. But when Similari was built, indeed a dragon was sent up to kick them out.
God damn it.
You guys thought we were crazy, but Wei and I were right the whole time. And there's definitely a baby dragon in the observatory.
Guys, not to be good, but like, it sounds like Kith and I were right about the dragon, and I was right about your friend having something to do with this. I think we should just listen to Kith and I more.
Yes.
And then I go to high five
absolutely.
Kith.
It's so not fair. That is so not fair. It's actually insane.
Wait, I do
If
a
I
little
would've had any kind of inkling that it was
But
my
you're on
friend. Oh, okay, never.
Must be balls. I'm sorry. Made me giggle.
So a dragon came and scared all the dwarfs out of their own mountain? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Now that I say all this and I remember, it's starting to sound a little bit more possible. Like there actually might be some sort of worm or dragon around.
Do you think it was your friend who did this to the Guardian?
No, he doesn't turn into a dragon. There's not like that.
No, I don't think the dragon did this. I think this was no? Wasn't this the Guardian of the Dragon?
I think the dragon did do it
Like
because
Oh.
when we were looking at the pieces earlier, it looked as if it was dropped from the sky.
That's the thing is I'm on this.
That's why
My
I keep
nose
looking up.
really doesn't.
I was thinking about the surgical precision, but you're right, yeah.
My nose doesn't really fail me as often, and I do put a lot of faith in it, and I have yet to see any real pattern that says it was drug or moved in a fashion that was on the ground. It was too sporadic.
What if the statue man turns into the dragon?
Another really great theory.
There's
Bella,
dragon.
you're a genius.
Dragon.
You're a genius. And that's definitely what happened.
Bo sits back down, crisscross applesauce on the thing, and starts drawing dragons at her notebook.
Jinx,
What
is
was the
this
next
what it
piece of
felt like
statue?
whenever your fairy circle was turned out to be real? Because we definitely called you crazy a couple of times. And maybe not to your face, but
I did it to his
It's
face.
but then it turned out to be real. You weren't crazy the whole time at all. You're actually a genius and smart, and you knew. You had a secret. You just knew. That's what it's like. At this moment?
I guess you could say it's a little bit like that. There were no dragons.
Wait,
There
how do you
were
know?
fairies in a circle.
Yes.
And they made Stix look like that.
Yeah. And,
Maybe they could
and
turn
Stix
him
is
into a
just
dragon.
Tall.
I
He's-
forgot
he's
Stix was
my
taller than me
size.
this whole session.
Stix is basically my height.
He's like
Should
teenage
Stix
Groot.
the hype
That's
for
so
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Literally
Oh, he's
teenage
big.
Groot.
He's. Oh, I thought you said teeny. I'm like, no, he's big.
No. Teenage Groot.
5'10".
He's like staff sized, so he's shorter
Yeah.
than things. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
About-
he's like
about my height, I
out
think.
to his shoulders. Yeah,
Yeah.
to his shoulders. Like if we reference the chart,
Like Kit's height,
Quite a
a little
bit
shorter
taller.
than Kit,
Quite
but
a
taller
bit
than
taller
Boa.
than, yeah.
yes.
But I picture him to be
Sorry.
very, very,
Yeah, where
very
does Stix
thin.
lie? And
Oh yeah, he is still a stick. Like
Yeah,
you can,
I picture him to be
you know,
extremely like thin, pencily, long, pencily
so when you're
arms.
holding him, are you holding him like around his throat, or like where is the hand?
No,
What
I'm not
the
holding
fuck?
him around his throat. No.
Oh my god.
trees don't
Oh.
need to breathe. They
Are you
do.
holding
I
him
mean,
on
even
your
if they
eyes?
did,
No.
even if they did, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm still either way. I'm not choking his throat. No.
I
Can
was
he
just
walk
curious.
on his own? What's going on?
Yeah, he's definitely walking on his own. I'm not holding him by the throat.
What the fuck?
That'd
Oh,
be
he
kind of
walked.
freaky. Yeah, no.
He just could if he wanted to.
Could do.
What the fuck?
Suppose.
I have lots of questions. I'm a curious girl. Sorry.
Yes.
Maybe just by
She's
the
an
eyes.
inventor.
Yes,
Hi,
I
this is
need to
fine.
know these things.
She got the wave.
Nice.
Okay. Well, so we're kind of looking for a follower of Lathander anyway, right? Like we've been wanting to locate one. So this is a good place, I guess, but then again, the dragon might have chased everybody out. Like, do we know for sure? Is the temple abandoned?
Was that be something I know, Ty? Or I mean,
it's
still
yeah,
abandoned, or-
it's been abandoned. Like this is a story you were told when you were like
Okay.
young by, I just had his name. I lost it.
this is giving awfully a lot of
Scofflaw.
another story that I know. That's of
The tale's old as time.
Tale
It
as Old
is.
as Time.
It is.
Dragons running dwarves out of a mountain because they want their lair to
Yes.
be on a pile of treasure. Like,
Yeah.
But this one was caused by elves. Just another twist on that.
Got it. Elf?
Oh,
Elves?
Elves.
Wow,
sent
it's
the
really
dragon
starting to
down?
make sense.
Elves sent the dragon.
From Similari. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Elves
Well-
sent the dragon.
I would reiterate. Oh no, it's more than likely still cleared out. Unless there's a few squatters here and there. I don't know, but I don't think anybody's set foot in there for a long time.
Did your friend tell you if the dragon was just like a dragon with a job or if it was an evil dragon?
Dragon with the
A
draw.
dragon with a
Draw.
job.
And it-
Gets you a
and
job,
like
dude.
dragon.
It's really sad realizing that it
Hey,
could be
the
an
nine-
evil
Gets you a
dragon.
damn
It
job,
did say
dragon.
something about it having a 9 to 5. I don't know exactly where, but
Like,
Was it a
just
business dragon?
to kill the people,
Yes.
or was
Not a
was
business
was
dragon.
evil?
Its cards registration was
I just wanna
up to
make the
date,
dragon
so I can
friend
only assume it
guys.
was employed.
So Boa, here's my theory:
Old
if
money.
we get to the baby dragon sooner rather than later, before it turns evil, we could help it be good because it's a baby.
But
It's very
I think that this
impressionable.
happened a really long time ago because wasn't his friend old?
Well, I don't
My-
care about that dragon. That dragon's mean, but the one in the observatory is definitely at the perfect age for us to be good.
Dragon, listen, you have a very, very wild mind, but usually dragons are very solitude and they don't want much people to
just-
do with
so
people.
you-
So I don't think that's necessarily the most.
Well, what have we learned about listening to Kith and Boa?
Just let them talk. They'll soon tire themselves out. You're right.
I do
shoot.
think something is trapped
They're
in
just
there.
like yapping about the dragon now and like how we're gonna teach it to like pick up after itself and like give people.
just
Bo's
pass out.
getting more
snacks
torn because
and-
she's like, wait, but I was thinking that it was the baby dragon the whole time, and I don't even know if there's a baby dragon in there. I think if we meet a dragon, it's going to be an evil dragon. That's really sad. I
No,
was really
my-
friends with it was a baby
And if there
dragon.
is
It
something
would be
trapped in
really
there,
That's devastating.
set it free.
I didn't even consider that idea.
Guys,
I've been thinking about it,
guys.
and I think it might just be another kooky old man.
Kooky old man.
What if he can turn into a dragon like Belle can turn into a stone bear?
You know? What if the stone man can turn into a real dragon? That's what I was saying before.
Yes. Either way, he
Where-
lost the dragon fight, so like he got shattered into a million. We have to keep looking for that guy.
Yeah, couple
also-
couple arms, a torso, and a head, right?
Oh yeah, is it gonna
Yeah.
be just a really old?
Oh, maybe
dwarf that's been
wings.
stuck in there forever in there.
What
And
if
it's
he's
written in Draconic, so it feels
what if
like it was
he's
from
a
the Drac-
super powerful Lathander follower and he can bring back your green friend? The
That arm
little
has
green
gotten
guy.
really smelly.
Green guy.
I feel
I
so bad. His arm got so decayed.
maybe he's so powerful that like does anyone have Becky? You make jerky. Could you preserve?
What the fuck? You asking to dry out Ash's arm?
Well, I mean, you gotta
drying
do something with it.
I don't know. From what I know,
No,
you
we don't
can
need to do
salt it a
anything.
bit.
We don't do anything with it, guys. We've already gotten used to the smell. It's fine.
You want me to make
I
him
was
into
just saying that I
sweat
feel
leather?
guilty that we let it rot from going to that carnival. That was all I was saying.
I didn't
We're
know it
not
was an
making
appropriate
Ash's arm into
idea.
jerky, guys.
I was just looking for a way to preserve it. I didn't want to eat it.
Might be good though.
We don't really need to preserve it. I think you can just have bone. Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
That's perfect.
I don't really do any kind of healing magic stuff. I've never really studied that kind of stuff.
Would I know anything about that as a cleric? I mean, I know that I do know that I could, with the blessing from my god, reconstruct my own limbs. But would I know?
What method are we trying to use?
I could make a robot, a construct Ash.
It is a possibility.
Oh,
Not now, not at this level, but
Yeah.
it is a possibility.
oh my
So
god!
in the way that you lost an arm and gave yourself an arm, because we just have an arm left of our friend, you could give you'd have a whole new body, and it's just the meat arm.
Grippo, yeah, the arm
And
could
one
be of
nasty
Grippo.
ass hand. That's my good hand.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how to do it really. Gond has just I guess he favors me or something, and I don't know. He kind of just influences me or takes control or something, and it's not something that I can really replicate. But maybe later I'll understand it more. It is a quest of mine to understand how I was able to do that, but I know Gond is extremely powerful, so I know that's an answer I'm okay with for now. He just kind of blessed me. Maybe I can make Robot Ash in the future. But would I know that they could just have bones and potentially resurrect their friend?
Is everyone having this conversation in the middle of this massive bridge over this wild waterfall?
I think we're slightly off the bridge.
This is
Oh, yeah.
this is strictly just
mine.
something that's for aesthetic
On the bridge.
only. I mean, if I was mean, I'm not gonna do it. But if I was mean, the bridge would do this.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, it's so
Why won't you do
structurally
it?
sound that both edges stayed perfectly intact.
Yeah, it just does that. That's cool.
That's
But
it.
That is cool.
I had no reason to do it, but it does that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jasper would yell from the other side of the bridge, "You guys can cross the bridge now!" Me and Becky have been standing on this side for like 20 minutes.
Did you
Like,
find
what do
a
you think they're talking
statue?
about? No, not yet. I don't smell anything over here.
It's limes. So smell for citrus.
All right. Are you guys gonna come over across the bridge though?
Well, I'll wait for
Why
everybody
are you
else because
yelling?
I'm a big cloud right now.
All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
can I do a medicine check to know if all they need is bones or something like that? Insight? I don't know. I think I don't.
So
actually
at
have
this
that
at
knowledge
this
of these.
point, I mean at this point, it's not. Obviously we're past the point of revivify.
It was for reincarnate. Was what we were thinking.
Raised dead is 10 days. Reincarnate's 10 days.
Reincarnate's not 10 days.
Resurrection is what we would need.
Oh, is reincarnate 10 days?
Reincarnate is 10 days.
Oh,
Which, if we didn't go to the Faewild, I don't think it would have been 10 days. But now it has been a
No.
long, long time.
well, I think it's relative.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Like a lot of time has passed here, but for us, not a lot of time has passed. So
That's true.
But the objects,
The hand
right?
was with
like,
us.
I think the arm has decayed more than 10 days.
Do we
I
look
think
a
the
year
arm's
older?
display of life. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Oh, Becky
Remember,
Sue, by the
we
way.
found out was because if I checked my scales.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you didn't molt or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because
Becky
I
Sue was
blew myself
wildly
up
to
and
check
lost
to
my
see
scales.
how she aged.
Oh
I
yeah.
roleplayed that for Becky Sue
I
myself,
forgot
so
about
you're
that.
welcome. She was checking for crow's feet and see.
Have her tits dropped.
Yeah, she was like staring in a river very close by, being like, "What has changed?"
What is she?
Even though it's like, yeah, it was a year. But yeah,
It's a
it'll
year.
be you would
All of a
need
sudden, I'm
a
tripping on my nipples.
Resurrection.
resurrection. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we are gonna go to. Don't mind the bridge moved. I just need to highlight everybody. Yeah, I said
Ooh.
don't mind it.
Can I collect Belle's hand so that we can resurrect
Yes.
him later? He fell. Bridge moved.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
Oh, this is fucking cool. This is giving. I'm not even gonna say that.
Oh.
You can say it.
It's giving that one spot in Power World where you get the cool horsey.
It's giving
talking
you
about, Jelly?
never ending
Yeah,
story.
Frostallion.
Frost Stallion.
Ah, okay. I didn't think of that, but that's a good one to do.
What the hell?
What?
Never ending story.
Is that over
Yeah.
there?
But instead of really big boob Fink statues, it's two dudes with hammers.
Right.
Yeah, what they doing?
They're in a fight.
Do they feel like they have dwarf statures?
They do feel like they have dwarf statues.
I guess I would just
Hell yeah.
continue to smell and see what
Hell yeah, dude.
what is going on.
Yeah.
I'd also like to poke the ice in front of us to see what it feels
Yeah.
like.
The ice and well, give me one or the other. I will
Okay,
take
I'll do the
perception.
sniff
I'll take.
first.
Yeah, give me the sniff.
Guidance.
Okay. Oh my god.
Advantage. Is that advantage?
Yeah, that's advantage. 8, but I have the from the guidance. So 12.
Um,
How about you let
I-
me perceive?
Belle, there is a very strong smell of limestone here. Becky Sue, hit me with a perception check visually.
I could see it on the fucking map.
Yeah, it's there. So on top of this lies.
I had to pull a 15 by that.
Hello, Faith. Damn.
Yeah, it's
Good
part
job.
of the fun.
Good job, Becky.
Part of the fun.
Arms and a torso all in one.
Arms and torso all in one.
What-
Wow.
I'd also then
Yeah.
like to poke, just tap the ice and see if it's like really thin or what, or if I can just like look at the ice.
Yeah, I'll take survival if you want to kind of do a physical thing, or like if you want to look at it, insight.
Insight. I'll do insight.
I mean, it's perception or insight. I mean, I guess it's
No, 10. Fuck.
there is ice there, and it's fairly. It's got some weight to it.
Okay.
I
Well-
would like to Cass, can you come here really quick?
Yeah.
Wait, you're still the cloud lady?
You're now enshrouded in
Oh no, you know
fog.
what? No, Cass, it's been an hour. I think the travel time between
Can
the
you
two.
hold on to me really quick?
Yeah. Hand on
I'm gonna-
shoulder. Cool.
Jasper starts
No, I mean,
explaining
like-
it again. It's super simple. You
Oh,
just
you
stand
wanna-
there.
No. This time I need you to do more than stand there. But that is a good plan for when I do the Bibble thing. I just don't want to fall in the ice. I'm gonna put one foot and gradually put more and more of my weight onto the ice.
Wait,
This area
but
is safe.
oh, okay.
This area.
Belle, how much do you weigh?
I'm not sure I want to say. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
What?
None of your business.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a lot of. I may look
Oh,
like
you're
I'm stoned, but I'm
stoned.
not. Yeah.
Oh.
I can still. I'm heavy, but I'm not. It's not stone heavy, so I think I should be okay.
Well, we maybe Becky Sue should go out there and get it.
I'll do it.
yeah. Let's make the one who can fly go get it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of, acrobatics.
Also, depending on how much time this takes, I was thinking of maybe trying to refocus and move the thing onto someone else. And I'm talking to Kith when I say this. Do you think I should put it on? Because I was thinking maybe then we can both just sit around and get floated around. Should I put it on Becky because she can fly, or Cass because she's really strong?
I feel like it would be a lot more fun to be attached to Becky because you never know what you're gonna get. Like we could end up at like a dive bar or something.
True.
Yeah.
Like she
If there's one up
she says
here,
like
she'll find it.
yeah, she says like fuck the group and then we end up at the strip club or something. That could be kind of fun. I've never been to one.
Yeah, it's
But Cass
Yeah.
also has our best interests. It's up to
I think
you.
they both do. I'll just ask them, guys.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe just because Kith and I both aren't really in our best terrains, I kind of just attached the disc to Kith because she was going up, and it was a little panic last second go time. Should I was thinking of maybe reattaching it. Anyone want to get it reattached to them? Maybe. And she specifically looks at Cass and Becky.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Which
Either
one?
one's fine.
I don't know.
Guys, I asked you guys so I didn't have to make the decision. You pick.
Let's go with Becky Sue.
Okay. And
Cass,
then
Cass
Bella,
can get to us really quickly if we need help. I think, right, Cass?
Depends on how high in the air you get.
Oh,
that's my scare. is
I'm
we can
afraid of
fall-
heights. Yeah, Midhaven is really flat, and honestly, I don't even think before I climbed that mountain that I had. Well, I didn't really climb. I got I got pulled up in the air. I don't even think I walked up a steep hill before. I kind of like live in the forge. They don't really let me out that much. I'm really afraid of heights. Becky Sue, can you promise not to fly too high?
Of course.
Do we trust that?
Yeah.
Inside
I was
check.
trying to
Inside check.
I'll try my
Inside-
hardest. Let's put it that way.
So Becky Sue's gonna fly across and get the thing.
With
Yes.
a 19, will I be able to tell if Becky Sue is?
Well, no, I
lying?
was thinking. So I was in my brain also. I'm gonna attach
You're
this
confident.
after we get this piece. It wasn't gonna be because it takes like 10 minutes. So I was just like, while
okay,
this is
okay.
happening, I'm gonna do this. So I'm not
Oh,
planning for us
okay.
to go over to get the piece and stuff.
Got it. So okay, so
Do
you
you-
have to do a
I
ritual
don't
for
know if that
10
changes
minutes.
anything.
Becky
Do
can
either of
fly
you
over
want to
and get
be
the
I
piece.
also-
our
if it's-
reindeer more?
Yeah, who wants to be a reindeer?
A reindeer?
It's been pretty fun.
Reindeer.
I could make you like bells. You could
Also,
put it-
wait.
That's my name.
How many around to the nearest 100? How many pounds do you think you weigh, Kith? If that's okay.
I gotta round up or
No
down.
math.
I would round
Whichever
down.
one's closer. How rounding works.
Like 300.
Okay.
Pounds?
Yeah.
So then we could
damn.
probably.
I'm the bad.
Yeah, no.
Now,
So then,
I'm
so
the
then,
bad guy.
So then, okay,
Why
actually,
is everyone so shocked? You guys are making me feel self-conscious.
Actually, never mind. I was gonna say that then because I was just trying to math it. I was only asking to see if then Becky could also come on with us, which I think she could. But I guess she can fly, so she wouldn't really even want to do that anyway.
That's sexual.
But Jinx could too. So yeah.
Yeah, I
maybe
don't weigh that
Cass?
much.
Cass also closer. Yeah, we'll do Cass. But then Jinx, if you want to come on, you can.
How much does Mike weigh?
I'm gonna assume that you two weigh like the same-ish
8 pounds.
between Becky
What the fuck?
and Jinx, because Jinx is a little taller. But
about the same. Yeah, I'd imagine. Well, I probably
He's
probably weighs 20 pounds
flesh.
more.
He's also
Yeah.
Mike is small and
He has
partially
a
flesh
fleshy eyeball. That is
Yeah.
disgusting.
and mouth.
and tongue. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
Becky Sue knows that.
Yeah.
She's
No, I don't.
Amelia. Yeah.
He does
No,
have
honey.
a full humanoid
You're
tongue.
she knows.
real familiar with that.
Yeah.
No,
He
I
does have a
don't.
full
She
humanoid
knows.
tongue, yeah.
Mike,
No,
don't
I
spread
don't.
rumors.
No, I don't.
Mike,
my
don't
brain
spread
just feels
rumors.
that there's definitely.
I'll shut you off so quick and I ain't gonna charge you up anymore.
Ah.
What color do we think that Becky's eyes are today?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Becky Sue's eyes change on a daily basis.
Remember
That's
at the
right.
carnival?
Yeah,
I was
the
reading
carnival.
my notes today, and I was like,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
That's kind
Becky
of
Sue, you're-
cool.
Yeah.
That's really
Today, and we're just gonna do this via RP.
You know, you say all this stuff about me spreading rumors, but I always have loved. Well, oh wait, they're different today. Fuck.
Yeah. Get
I
back
was
in the
gonna say you're-
backpack.
I was gonna say green eyes, but today they're a lovely shade of lavender.
Right. Get back in the backpack, Michael. Pack
Okay,
it
yes,
up.
ma'am.
Mike.
Okay.
Michael
with
just
the gun.
hops back. Michael has back in the
Right.
backpack. Becky Sue, you're standing on top of the probably a significantly heaviest part of the statue that we've encountered so far.
Oh, my knee's bleeding. Shucks.
Becky's down.
Oh,
she
shut
scraped it on the way up the.
They got
cauterize
Becky.
it.
They got
I
Becky.
gotta cauterize it.
Do not light your shit on fire. Oh my god.
Dude.
That's mostly beatbox, and it's just gonna.
amazing prop
I'm
comedy
golden
there.
flame.
That was A plus, dude.
Everything's
5
gonna
star,
just on
A plus.
fire. Yeah, it's just gonna have to bleed because I have nothing for it.
Let's let that shit
We
bleed.
love a
bleed.
bleed. We love a free bleed, okay?
Put
That's
some
right.
Papa
Could just
Roach,
smother-
dude.
Smothercate it with some damn aquaphor, I guess.
Did you say smothercate it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Suffocation, no breathing.
Some Mudgicate.
Take the aquaphor. Aquaphor
Becky
mixed
Sue.
with blood is crazy. Yeah, what's good?
Give me a strength check to see if you can lift this statue.
And I can and I will. Won't he do it? Amen. Let me roll it. Strength. Strength. Where the hell is strength? Oh,
It's the
hell,
first one.
are you joking me? All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, this statue is a little bit more heavy for you to lift up and fly with.
I got an
It
idea.
is-
How about instead of strength, I roll persuasion?
You know
Show
what,
your
Becky
tits
Sue?
to the statue.
You know what, Becky Sue? Give me persuasion
You got it.
at disadvantage.
Okay. All right.
28 is insane.
I was looking for a.
She's
I was looking for at least a. It would have had to have been a 30 because it's an impossible
That's
task.
You had me do it
You
at
can still-
disadvantage and you knew that was impossible?
Well, if you roll a
Persuasion?
30, Yes,
You're trying to
you're
persuade a
trying to
statue to
talk.
move itself.
I can't roll a 30, buddy.
Let you
I
fail.
got +9, and
I
in the
know.
highest. All right, you know what? Rigged.
So,
For me to lose.
you're on this rock right now with a
My 7-year-old.
heavier rock. Yeah, that's right. So what's the rest of the group doing to try to help Becky Sue out?
Oh, do
Ty?
you need help over there?
Yeah, buddy. This
I wanna-
motherfucker's heavy.
Okay, I guess firstly, I would say, can we send the platform? Can we use the platform? Can we get the platform over there?
I was gonna say it's. Oh, it was like this because also if you say that the ritual got interrupted, I'm open to just using a spell slot. But so she opens one eye and she's like, I still haven't put it on someone, so we could put it on Becky and then just have like Cass or Belle go over because I'm assuming both of you are individually under 500 pounds.
But then,
probably not together.
unless-
Can I not?
Oh,
Can
she
I
could
not
put it
just
on the
go
platform
over?
and go.
Or if you can just walk over there, then that's fine too.
Yeah.
Then we can
Can
come
I
to
just
help you.
walk over there?
Cass is a tall ass
Okay,
bitch.
well, I think the
You can.
platform
If
way
Cass-
sounds a
if
lot
you're
more
cool with knife,
sophisticated.
yeah.
What I was
But we can put
thinking.
it on the-
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is the platform on me right now?
It was going to be, yeah. It was like about to be put on
So,
you, I imagine. When that
Can I walk over to the statue, put the statue on the platform, and then walk back?
Yeah.
You need to roll anything to not slip on the ice?
Yeah, give me.
Hey, you shouldn't even
Dex
say
check.
that. What's wrong
No,
with
Dex
I-
check?
No, do a dex saving throw. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I
don't
mean, the
even know
rules
what
for
that
rough
is.
terrain would just be like half my movement, right?
Yeah, but since you asked,
I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah,
Can I
since
make
you
it a
asked,
saving throw?
You shouldn't even
Yeah,
ask.
dex
Keep your
saving throw.
damn mouth shut,
On
Cass.
a danger that I can see?
Kids,
Yeah,
did you come on the
that's a 10.
you
platform?
can see it.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
if
see
I
it.
can
Let
now,
me
I'd love
say
to be
it.
on the platform.
Yeah.
It's like
Is a
me
10
saying,
enough not to fall?
This is our
I'm
target
gonna go up
platform.
to this
You know, it's not-
incapacitated dude and try to kill him. But do you want me to roll for something to make sure he doesn't come alive and stab me in my throat? That's what you just did.
Cass, you do slip and you're kind of embarrassed.
Aw,
I do the
put him
thing where
in
you're like
a
running in
way.
place a little bit like a Looney Tunes character. Like,
Yeah.
And Becky Sue's gonna laugh at you. Hey, I'll roll for laughing. Look, perception. 18, buddy.
She saw it. She saw it.
Of all things,
18, buddy.
of all things, perception. There's
18.
literally a performance button, and she goes, "I'm perceiving."
No. It's to see if she saw
Oh,
Cass fall. I get it.
but I make it
Um,
back
Be
with
able
the
to
statue
laugh.
piece. Okay.
Yes. Belle, the statue piece is picking up a strong scent. What are we doing with it?
Put it in the pouch.
Put it
Where's
in the
the head?
pouch. Put it in the pouch.
All right, add torso piece to bag of
I have not
holding.
been keeping track.
What's
So
that?
So
you
I
have-
have the ass.
Yes,
I
you
have
have the
the
butt
tits.
cheeks and you have the titty.
Okay.
and
Statue
just,
ass going in.
Again, the thing, Cass, will stay within 20 feet of you no matter what. So
All right, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
don't fall,
RP amongst
please.
yourselves.
Be amongst ourselves.
'Cause
I've
we'll
never
fall a little
fallen.
slower, but
Be on
yeah.
each other.
And also, I honestly actually can probably
Wish.
at least make sure that Kith's okay. And I also want to warn you guys, I really feel and I don't know if it's I hope it won't be like a explosion thing again, but the same thing, like, you know, when we were running across the docks and it was like feeling like I think Jinx, you're feeling it too, like our magic was getting kind of weird. I think my magic might be getting kind of weird. So just for future reference,
you're
when I do
feeling
more
weird?
spells, watch out.
It just side eyes Boa
A little
and like
odd.
inches off. Like inches as far away from where she could possibly get on the platform to be on the
Yeah,
opposite
Jinx
side.
also as well does take like one noticeable step back from you as he says it.
God.
He's like, "Oh,
But
you're feeling, so you're not feeling too good
I
with the."
specifically got myself away from everyone. If I wasn't in full control of my lack of control, then I would have also hurt some of you guys, but I didn't. Thank you. I have some control, just not a lot.
You did
but
fine,
some.
and you're still alive.
Hey,
I
maybe
won't hurt
next
you
time I
guys,
can
so
die
help.
with you.
Jasper would be like, "Okay, we all trust you. We all trust you. You need to take the step back." He takes the step back, and like take a small one away again. Like,
Well,
he'd be
I
like,
just
we
step
all
forward,
trust
but then
you,
lean on
and
his
he'd
back
step
leg.
forward and then like take a small one back again. Like, just a slight one.
Well,
Um,
I want you to
I don't-
know.
There's no guarantee. It's not like with like the whole like me like when I change it and I know it's gonna happen. It's just like I like feel like we're getting. It's been a while, you know.
I want you to know, Boa, that if something like that ever does happen again, or an alternative,
cry.
because I'm not sure. I will cry too. I would be very sad, but I have a way to make sure that the damage isn't permanent. So I've gotten stronger, and I did tell Mishra that I would make sure that you're safe.
As long as you also don't get hurt in a bad way.
So I
yeah.
shouldn't be on the platform with you.
No, you can be. I'm just saying that that's my fear. I just. But again, like last time, I was pretty good at getting at least a little bit away from you, so it didn't hurt you. And also,
I caught you before.
I've
I'll
never
catch
grown
you
up
again.
before. It's not like it's a usual thing. Just FYI to the masses, it's not what usually happens. I know Belly Kith, you didn't really get to see that, but like one of the times my magic went crazy and I made Becky fly. It was great. I don't always become a bomb.
No, yeah, it was great. It was
That
great.
is good.
Don't always
to
become a
know.
bomb.
That makes you feel a little bit better about being on this platform with you. I do have to say.
Question, Cass, did you walk on the ice to go over there? Is that what occurred?
Yeah.
Cass just walked across on the ice. Okay.
I walked and it was fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk to the central platform as well, and then Ty, I just wanted to take a look. Oh, if I have to roll for the ice, yeah, I'll do that for you. But if I look at the ice on to the right side then of this central, does it look can I perceive it as being any thinner or
Yeah, give me perception.
like if I look at both on the ice on both sides, like I'm trying to just notice a difference. I'm not, I don't have much ice experience. Perception.
Give me perception.
It's coming. Here we go. Boom. 18.
It looks the same as the other ones.
Okay.
The other ice.
Okay.
He was actually looking for a 30, so you're gonna die.
Listen, if you're trying to convince an inanimate object to move itself, it needs to be very, very persuasive.
Yeah, so you'd have had to. Yeah, you've had
What if
to
I'm
roll
trying to convince
perfect
this ice
and
to
had
be liquid?
crazy stats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I was thinking that I could cast Bonfire and use meta magic to make it ice and make the ice colder, so it'd be safe for us to traverse. But it looks as if we might not even need that. And I don't know if that would even work.
Above
But
the
I thought it
table
was
is
kinda
actually
neat.
so fucking
That
smart.
sounds so fun.
It was kind of neat.
Yeah,
I was thinking I would cast
I'm gonna use
Bonfire.
cold fire.
Yeah, and use meta magic
That's
to just
so
make
smart.
it cold and put it on the ice. And I thought maybe it would make a section at least safe for us to traverse, But with the
Magic
platform,
is fucked up.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so
Do you
who
see the
all is
head?
on the platform currently? Because I'm about to do some math.
And so is Jasper.
I'm
Or
not on the platform, no. I walk.
Whoever that
Boa
purple
weighs like
yellow
what,
bitch
40
is.
pounds?
Yeah, like 27.
80.
Oh, you weigh 80? Okay. And I'm gonna assume that Bibble is gonna weigh
Bibble
like
flies.
25. He could
It'll
fly
fly.
too. Yeah,
He doesn't.
fly.
Yeah, he doesn't need
Okay.
to.
Who's that
And
purple and
then-
yellow guy with me?
That's Jinx.
No, I'm
I
not.
thought-
That's you.
That's Jinx.
That's you.
I guess I'm a little purple.
So it's right now we're at 355 on the
Arabian
platform.
Nights.
So we can't afford like anything over 100 pounds. We're fucked.
Well, I think my little ice trick would be an actual safe thing. We just need to traverse like this area here,
Well, I mean, also we could do multiple trips.
Can I see anything off into the distance further
Yeah, I can
east
always
here,
get
Ty?
off. You could ferry me over and
Oh,
then
true.
Cass can
Ferry
bring
us
me
over.
back.
Yeah, we ferry over.
Yeah.
Can I see anything beyond these statues, Ty? Is there a building or is there anything off in the distance?
Beyond those statues lies a set of stairs and a courtyard and more statues and a gate.
A gate. We got to get to the gate, you guys.
Can
You see the head?
Are they wearing
No.
emblems of Lathander? One could assume that we might be getting closer to the Lathander
Yeah.
temple, maybe.
Give me a-
They're already dwarven.
Uh,
probably.
Bless you.
Give me
sorry.
a religion check. Super easy, but give me a religion check.
Who?
17.
Yeah, it was a DC 8, but yes, they are all these dwarven statues are in fact having Lathander, the son of Lathander is on like their pommels and their bracers and their hammers.
Question, or I could probably just Google it. Sometimes I like to ask questions so the viewers can know too, because
Love it.
not
Yeah,
everyone is gonna
ask away.
Google. But and I also don't feel like Googling. But so the sun is Lathander.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the Wildmother is like a tree. Is that how we could identify? Like, well, Cass, do you wear the
You
symbol
mean
of the
what the
Wildmother?
symbol is itself? What the symbol actually is?
Well, what
like
I'm
the
asking for
visually
is
what-
like maybe yeah, later on, like how we could identify, like for instance, throwing it back to, like I said, episode 29, when I was trying to identify people's weapons and stuff, and I found out Lady Sephrina, and she had like a scimitar, and then there was like another guy that had something else. Maybe it'll give us like maybe it's an unasked question. Like we could be like, are they wearing a specific symbol?
Wildmother is a wreath with a like a shepherd's staff in the middle.
And then Gond is a
Gear.
gear. Okay, I thought so. I mean, I hope so, because that is literally my holy symbol.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But okay, cool.
Please.
So they're
On my
they're like,
cloak, it's like two little pins are the Wildmother symbol, and then I probably have like a holy symbol of my order, the Verdant Harmony.
what does that look like?
It's a tree.
A tree? That's it? A tree?
It's just a symbol
That's
of it.
it.
It's like
I always get excited about adding detail.
I mean, so like it's a circular thing, and it's not like solid all the way through or whatever, but it's all the branches reach the edge of the circle, and the circle's like
I see. So these statues are like actually golden. Like what we're seeing is
They're like more bronze-ish. They're not like full gold.
cool. I'm zooming in. I'm enhancing.
Enhance.
They look sick.
Enhance.
I got a wee wee.
Okay, so boy, are you gonna ferry people with Cass?
Well, no, I mean, I could do multiple trips. I think I'm light enough to also go. I don't need to be on this platform. I just was kind of just still here for the next while, so next hour now that I redid it. So, yeah, no, I don't. I'm easy. We can do multiple trips. Just if the math wasn't mathing for it, but
Well, when you
I'm
sniff,
sure that I would be fine to run alone separately, especially if I was really fast and did like skips. I think it'd be good.
I definitely need to be on the platform.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. Belle, when you're sniffing, do you think this area is clear?
Clears in. What do you mean clear? You mean
Like,
clears in?
is his face here? Are you smelling the stone
Oh,
eyeballs
yes,
like
I'm
I asked
feeling
you to?
Yes, absolutely. I smell it this direction. Absolutely. As soon as we
Do you
put the,
smell
as soon as we put the
eyeballs
torso,
specifically?
I can't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried to smell and focus in on the eyeball part. For some reason, limestone or whatever the hell this thing's made of, all kind of smells the same. Kind of smells like a stinky bar of soap.
Hmm.
Does Mike smell like just one big eyeball?
Is Mike out? Is he still?
No, Mike's back in the backpack.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
He was put away.
Yeah, Becky
I
doesn't
don't know,
let him
but
out
that's a
very
good-
often.
that's
Mm-mm.
that's a good question. Maybe when Mike's out another time, I can take a
Yeah,
whiff of
can
his
you tell
eyeball
me?
for X. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll tell you.
No rush. I'm just curious.
Yeah, you just got to remind me next time he's out.
You won't remember?
I have a really big. I mean, I'm part of Raging Beast. You know, the noggin's not all the way there.
It means less if I have to
So-
remind you.
So who can't? So can
Then
you
I'll try and
fit on the
remember.
platform then? Because Becky can fly. So can you fit on the platform?
Yeah,
Sorry.
attach the platform. We're gonna attach the platform to Becky, and Becky's gonna make 2 trips across so that we can all ride the platform across. And we're all on the
I'm
other
switching
side,
it
right?
again. Okay, hold on.
No. Keep it on cast.
just
Keep it on
walk
Oh, it's
cast
on.
so you
Oh,
don't
I'm
have
sorry.
to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
Cass will
it
walk
takes
across
10
alone.
minutes, and you never
Yeah.
know when the dragon's
I'm sorry.
coming
Yeah,
back.
I thought it was already on Becky, and I was like, well, Becky can just fly over.
yeah, no.
Kith looks in the air.
But I can walk. So can you 3 fit on it, or like
I
should
would
I
say
walk? What do we not
me-
fit out for including Becky or no? She can.
I mean,
Okay.
you said 500 pounds, right?
Yep,
Okay, so
and I can walk.
Becky Sue doesn't need it. You can walk because you're light. Belle and Jasper could probably fit on there, and maybe Belle, Jasper, and Kith. That would be about 500. Sounds maybe.
I'm approximately 275.
Holy moly! Okay.
Everyone has that reaction.
I didn't. You have a lot of
We
magic
went
going
from
on.
300 to 275.
Well, no,
That's
she's
rounding up.
rounding.
Rounding
Oh,
up.
rounding up.
Are
Okay.
you round?
Yeah, Bo asked me around.
Right.
Okay.
Belle probably is.
So
That's down.
Belle is
So we
probably
might need to
about
do
the
2 trips
same.
anyway. So I'll come with you, Kit. Then I'll wait.
Yeah, let's do that. I can
You,
walk.
the boys and the ladies.
If Cass walks across safely, Jasper will just walk across individually with no one else on the ice at that time as well. How about that? 'Cause if Cass can walk across, then so can Jasper.
Yeah, and can you how much do you weigh, Bill? Can you guys both fit on at the same time?
I'm about. How
I don't know
how much
heights
do you
work
weigh,
when you're
Cass?
really tall.
You're just stepping in it all over today. 240.
I'm gonna base it off of what you made. Base it off of what you are.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm about
Is that
242.
math?
I'll say 240.
Zora still weighed more than everybody. I made that bitch big.
You should.
Hell yeah.
I said
I
she
can't
rock
do
hard,
math,
baby.
but I don't know if you guys can both fit
Yeah.
on at the same time then.
I don't know how much Becky Sue weighs.
145.
I'll say I'm 300 actually.
So then definitely not.
155.
Yeah,
so
me
then
too.
yeah. So then we're going with the same plan, boys and then us too, because
I'm
Belle and
260.
Kith won't
That's
be
a
able
good
to
weight.
fit on the same time.
That's a good weight. 260. Set in stone.
Stone.
I also can just
I
walk.
get it.
I was just
Stone.
gonna go
Ba-da-dum-dum.
and good company.
Okay.
If
So
we're scared.
we divvy it up and we platform across. Beep, boop, boop, beep,
And
boop,
Becky,
beep,
you
boop.
can also come with us if you want.
Okay.
I think the math still maths. You don't have to fly if you don't want to. I wasn't trying. I was just saying, if we were gonna do one
Okay,
trip.
I'll ride.
All right, so who's all going over? Sorry, who's all going over on the disc?
Me.
I think them first and then us.
Oh,
Damn.
green apple, baby.
Hey, Bob.
Numero 2. Numero dos.
Here we go.
We're deeply afraid of falling through the ice, so we're just making Cass do absolutely everything.
I mean, I can help, but I just got to divvy it up to me as well.
I walk across.
It's alarming that it's this color.
So alarming.
Deep
Oh my
exhale.
God.
Cass walks across. Hell
Like
yeah.
Oh my
Gatorade.
God.
So brave. Cass is so brave.
Is it sour?
I look on in amazement.
Is it sour?
It's just ice.
A tear comes to Jasper's eye.
Okay.
Cass, as you walk over and you break the threshold of the 2 stone guardians in front of you, One walks out.
No. Not again, dude.
As it
Not a
starts
hammer
moving,
monster again, dude. No.
Honestly, it's really good that we're the ones that are far away right now. Shit goes down.
Damn glacier
as it walks out, that one animation. We'll just loop it so you know where it is. Animation loop, just the movement of it.
Oh no.
Broke the ice. Oh fuck.
Those three are broken. And that's looping. It's only moving. It's going into attention. It doesn't attack.
Oh
But-
shit. This is
Go
cool.
on, attack.
Holy fuck, that's
Kith, how do you say hello in dwarf?
Borg. I don't know, but I will say hello in Dwarvish. I will say,
And I'll message exactly what she says to Cass if Cass wants to
Borg,
restate
Borg, me llamo
Yeah,
Cass.
it. Fake dramaturgy.
no,
Yamo
they
Cat.
actually talk like minions.
Hell yeah.
Banana.
So half Spanish
Banana.
and half banana.
Yeah, they're like the most formidable race. They're just like hardened warriors that mine out mountains and dragons steal their land, and they literally talk like minions.
Banana.
That's how Dwarvish sounds. Banana. I'm gonna say in Dwarvish. Question: who went first? Because we're attached to
The
Cass.
boys. No, we
Oh.
got off.
Okay.
And then it
Um,
was Belle, Jinx, and then Cass leading them. That are over there.
I would
first.
say
It's Gautman is hello in Dwarvish.
Where am I?
Oudman.
Old man,
Under
me
the
llamo
main
Cass.
Hello.
Did I come over here first already? Or where am I supposed to be?
Unless you,
Did you fly or did you?
yeah, you
take
can
the-
fly over there.
What?
You can
Hello.
fly,
But I think
you
you-
can fly.
We come in peace. We seek counsel. We seek the counsel of Lathander. We wish to see his temple.
Oh, and
In
Belle,
worship.
mention your buddy.
Also, we know Scofflaw.
Jasper to Becky Sue. I thought we were just looking for the head now. Completely confused by
No
all
clue what
of
we're
this. Lathander.
No clue what we're doing.
Another god
Who-
again.
How did no? I must say to Jasper, how does she remember what the fuck we're doing, dude? I have no clue.
I thought we were just getting the statue, dude. What is? I didn't.
The statues remain vigilant. They look in your direction, Kith. They're still remaining like cautionary and viewing the whole like party. Just like as like movement, but they are not encroaching. They're just letting you know that they are awakened and there.
So after yelling, Kith would immediately look up in the air. Nothing.
Nothing.
Kith
So
is
should we just
terrified of this
wait for
dragon.
someone, or
This evil dragon.
do you guys talk? Statues.
They don't.
The statues are like, no.
Okay, let's do our. Let's. We go across now.
Well, Cass will get across and the platform will go, and it can take everyone except me and Belle, basically, right? That's what we've
Yeah.
ascertained.
No, you guys
here.
were first.
Oh, we're first. Okay, so me and Belle are.
No, the
across.
boys were first, and you
Okay, so
go
you
wherever
guys-
Cass goes.
You guys get off, and then I'll go back. Oh wait,
It's broken.
did you say you have like a
Broken.
cold fire you could do?
Wait,
What?
how
Good try.
how far away are you guys from the head, Belle?
sounds like it's it smells like it's some sort of this way in this direction.
Some sort of this way in this direction.
Smelly. It definitely is smelly.
I could smell it in this direction. Unfortunately, I think we might have to go past these.
It's going to be farther. Just I was saying, if it's close, maybe you guys should grab it. But okay.
Ty, can I try to cast a bonfire utilizing meta magic to make it cold and place it somewhere on the ice that appears the closest to stable and see if that do anything as far as making the ice more stable and that someone might be able to cross it?
From the sheer innovativeness alone, yes.
That's sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess I'll place I guess it would just appear as like literally like almost like a water drop of just like blue fire. You know, just like a individual. There wouldn't be like logs in it, you know what I mean? So it would just be like basically like a water drop shaped blue flame that would just kind of appear somewhere in the middle there where it was broken. And I guess the ice around it would start, crackling and freezing up.
Yeah.
Which
100% would.
Badass, dude. All right.
Cool.
Sick,
I'll
dude.
go get the others then.
And what is over like off map past the two things?
We'll just
Real.
That was my perception thing, by the way.
I forget to use
Yeah,
my meta magic.
it is still in that direction. We'll say everyone gets across safe. Just for the
These
sake of
statues, they do move and they might hurt you, so don't try to persuade them to do anything, Becky. The fog's back.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, that was a copy and paste. That was a copy and paste issue.
Ah!
Becky's about to go ask
Where
you.
am
I
I?
like
Oh, there I
potion.
am. I'm blended with the
You guys
rock.
like potion?
Belle, why don't you speak Dwarvish?
I hop back on the disc.
Fortunately, I speak common
And sits back down.
and
I was trying to get a
primordial.
quick book read in as we're
I
going.
feel
You know
like-
what I mean? She's like, no,
How
I'm just.
Bo has no books.
Oh man.
I
You
could
being
say
from the
hello in
mountains
primordial.
makes sense.
Bo was reading the
I
back
could
of
say
a
hello to
shampoo bottle.
primordial. That's where primordial comes from.
Bo is
And I would
reading-
say
Oh,
Boa's
hello
book right now
primordial.
actually is the notebook that Becky's been taking for her potions, but Boa can't understand it. So she just keeps re-looking at it, being like,
Oh yeah, she's
How
crazy.
do
It's
I
like
aid?
she's like reading.
she's
like,
really
in-
stuck on that one from
hieroglyphics.
last night.
Yeah, it's like she's reading hieroglyphics. She's like making charts to try to like ascertain what everything
Right.
means.
None of it makes
Francia?
any sense at all.
Tiger's blood.
You're drinking something
Fueled
called
by
fuel.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
no.
Fueled by
is it like the
Franzia.
tigers?
Franzia is a
Yes.
notorious box wine.
It's box
And
wine.
Ooh.
and then also Tiger's blood is some shit that what's his name? Charlie Sheen said.
when he was cracked
Yeah.
out in that
The
interview.
I was thinking like the
Right.
tiger
Tiger's
type
blood
ice
is
cream
like-
where it was like orange and black licorice flavored.
No, it's
Ugh.
like
That is
a,
vile.
It's
What
got
do
coconut in
Canadians
What
eat?
the fuck?
it's got coconut and like
It should be
strawberry
what it was.
and something else. It's like basically like a red drink.
Oh yes,
And mine's
red
green,
drink.
girl. It's Christmas
Ah,
in
yes.
this bitch.
Red drink.
Red drink.
Oh, that smells god awful. Oh, good lord. I'm going to have to bless it before I drink it.
Bless it before you drink.
I'm gonna walk down just to here, and I'm going to make like a grand gestured bow to the dwarven statues.
Okay, give me performance.
Are they made of gold or are they made of just
Bronze.
Stone?
It's a bronze.
Oh,
it's a
bronze.
bronze. Yeah.
Fuck. A 9.
You give a nice bow.
Is the head around here? Can you smell it?
Can Jasper walk up in response to her bow and say no, more like this, and give a bow, a more
Sure.
dramatic bow?
Oh, that's bad.
You got to do it like this, kid.
Wait, 10. Sorry, 10.
Oh God, I rolled a 13.
But you both bow. Belle, you do smell.
Interesting.
Rude. I
All
smell
those things
bad?
happen. All those things happened. You
Okay.
do try to track the scent. Both bows happen. You try to track the scent. it is pretty even keeled at this point.
Question.
Yes.
Does Kith recognize these statues as being dwarven constructs?
Ah,
So-
oh my god.
They
Like, is
They-
that how she's receiving it?
they are the most rudimentary constructs you like. This is like kindergarten work to anything that you've done or seen.
Mhm.
Like, these are really, really old. They are essentially more intimidation factors than like full-fledged constructs.
Since they're made of, I mean, I guess all constructs are kind of made of metal. They seem a bit more solid, though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they have like joint movement. They have like autonomy, but they can't do anything else than like the very base level magic they were created on to do what they do.
and since they're so solid, like maybe that also means that there's no place to insert like a corrupted gear.
Let me
Correct
just say,
or no?
inside the table, don't recommend that nasty ass fucking shit ever to anybody in their whole life.
Keep that shit inside the table, you know.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Oh,
Ty,
I
is
bet
that
it's on the
correct?
dais.
No, yeah. Give me insight on the corrupted gear comment.
Matt's winning. That's
Damn!
I wouldn't have wanted to use a nat 20 on that. It was more so for like just true role play, but
There's no feasible way that you could see a corrupted gear fitting into these.
Glorious.
I think that would make Kith very happy because I think it weighs heavy on her heart that there are constructs that are being corrupted. So at least she knows that these are going to be. They have autonomy.
They have
They-
some autonomy, yeah.
Yeah, and they won't be
Oh my
corrupted. Those are the
God.
most important things to her.
Wait.
Cass, you said something about a dais?
Yep, I bet it's on. I bet the head's up here.
Oh, you're over there. I always get cast.
And I walk around to the staircase and.
I hopped up on the platform that's attached to Cass, so I go
Yeah.
everywhere Cass goes.
Same. I just
That's
keep getting
our
confused between
reindeer.
Cass and Bells.
Yeah. Is there a statue head up here on this raised platform?
There's not.
Dang it.
What is there on this raised platform?
Do these-
Anything of note?
It seems to be some sort of altar. So if you can pay attention to what's happening here, this bottom part is an altar. There is like a trough to either side of it.
Okay.
And there seems to be like a standing spot right here.
This is where they
Can I
sacrifice
can I
people.
step on it and see if there's any? Does anything happen when I step on? When I apply
Those two
weight?
sentences happening at the same time.
When I apply weight to
Can I
the
step on
central
it and then I
point?
literally say this is where they sacrifice people.
Can I do a religion
As
check?
he's stepping on it, this must be where they sacrifice.
Yeah,
Yes.
as my foot's going down onto it, and I'm like, ugh.
Can I also try a religion check? Just because, like, that
One
being what we got on us.
one type of check at a time.
I would like to help whoever does in case there are like dwarven runes or dwarven, anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Can I get
Whoever
help?
decides that they want to do that, I would like to assist in that way because I'm genuinely curious if there are like an incantation or we saw the tenant on the bridge, so
And Jasper would like to stand wherever it looks like someone should stand. Wherever it looks the most standy, like wherever
His balls.
yeah. Like wherever it looks like wherever it looks like a person would stand potentially, like
Right,
Oh, okay.
right.
Poa in game is also doing religion checks. She's just auto failing it because she doesn't actually know enough to know what's going on, but she's
Right.
trying.
she's like holding her hands out and wiggling them.
It's like,
nothing's happening.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can I get
Cass-
help with
Yes,
the dwarven?
I didn't see your check before Kith asked to help, so roll with advantage.
Okay.
Girl.
Did you also guide me, or you just help me?
I think that's. I don't think my DM's gonna let me do that.
Fair
I
enough.
gave you advantage.
12.
I can.
This is a platform that is used ceremoniously.
Can I? No. Let it be. Let it be. I'm not using it.
Be standy.
Yeah, aren't you
Do
standing?
it.
Anything happening with the standee?
Oh yeah.
No.
Move on to standy. Yeah. Nothing.
No.
How much liquid would
Can I
fit
investigate
in the basin?
Can I investigate like the holes for where the spouts come out and stuff? Is that weird?
The holes.
Even if there's no roll to be rolled, that's what Bo is doing.
Just
Once it's
plus or
deemed
minus
safe to
8
stand
pints.
on.
Is it plus or minus 8 pints would fit in the basin?
Oh, that's not what I'm
plus.
doing, but sure.
Okay, more than 8 pints would fit in there?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Bo's trying to see if there's any kind of like automated part of any of this, or if it's like as part that the magic comes out of. She's like looking.
Can you make
You can
water,
say that
Boa?
again, nothing. That's what we're doing. No.
Oh.
But
Kith is like looking
Shucks.
up
in
over
the
her
sewers, there
shoulder.
was a way that the water came down. So I was thinking that maybe there could be like a way that the water comes out or something.
Jasper's gonna immediately start pushing snow with his hands and pushing snow into the basins on both sides. He's gonna be like, ooh, and he's gonna start pushing snow into where the both sides would be. He's gonna start filling them with snow. Just
Yeah, it's a
Stix
snow
would probably
sacrifice.
help as well. So I want to fill the both little ravines on both sides with snow. And then do what's the cheapest fire I have? I've got all sorts of cantrips here. I'll just create another bonfire.
Okay.
To melt the snow and fill both of those with water.
Both are filled with water.
Okay. Well, that wasn't. Anyone else got any ideas?
It was a nice try. Can I look at the door?
Can I? Oh yeah.
I feel like I used my action to help somebody. So, am I correct on that, Ty? Like that's my contribution to this altar.
Yes.
Can you explain the altar to me one more time? The front portion here looks like where a sacrifice would be. That's what you said, right? I believe that's literally what you said, right?
I didn't use the word sacrifice.
Oh,
I said
okay.
a
offering.
A religious ceremony would happen.
Okay.
So
okay.
There is this bottom part, which is an altar. There's 2 troughs on either side. You can't see them, but there are like little spouts coming from like the top of the altar into the bottom. And I'm using altar in a very religious sense, not a sacrificial sense in any way.
And the water, it went nowhere. It just remains in those troughs.
Yeah, the water was nothing. It could rain, and that would be a thing that happened.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know if Bo would like to do a perception check on the door. Is that what you want to do, Bo?
Oh no, I was just gonna come over here while they were doing the water stuff. Bo was like, I don't really know. And then walk over to Belle and just be like, what's going on? This door does look like it's something we should be looking at.
Yeah, I was gonna investigate the door, see if there's like a way to open it, or if it is open.
Yeah, I can help you.
Yeah, give me investigation or perception.
After they're done with that, can I do perception on the dang fountain?
13's not enough.
Mountain.
Was that with help?
Was that advantage?
Oh no, that wasn't. Nope. Fuck.
Yeah, it seems to be a meticulously, built door. I'll say at the very least a 13.
If I put my hands on it, is it shut? Is it locked?
With our investigation, is that us trying to open it? Or what are we doing? Is it just investigating?
You're just, looking at the door. you tug and you pull, and everything about this door screams like there is another way to open it.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know how much Boa knows, but her gut reaction is to go, Becky! Every time she sees a locked door, she's like,
okay, can I look at it and try to
I assume it's an altar thing.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at the wait. I think I should look at the fountain first.
Yeah, I want to ask Kith. It seems like everything here has the Thander markings on it, right?
Yeah.
And this definitely
All
looks
of
like
the
a
statues.
religious sort of thing here, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe someone should do a prayer.
Yeah. Do you have
Or
like
something.
do you know like a thing?
I've tried to do prayers.
Like a holy thing, maybe?
I do
Because
have a question about that.
I bet you this opens that
I also
door.
have a question, yeah.
I don't know how much Gondians and Wildmothers
Gondinos,
speak about other religious factions,
Gondanites.
but what I know,
Kith, as you
And
approach,
can we...
there are other dwarvish runes here that you can read.
I wanted to, but
shit.
but I thought I did my action already, so I wasn't trying to be.
That's okay.
Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
You weren't around there before, and they just look like etchings to most other people. This one says, be intolerant of evil. Beware an action that causes evil to prosper. Destroy undeath wherever it is found, for it is the antithesis of growth.
For perception, if that matters.
Thank you, Becky Sue. You're looking at the door, right?
I think she wanted to look at the altar, which she thinks is a fountain. Which, depending on how you look at it right now, it is a fountain because it is full of snow water.
You're welcome.
She is more intellectual than all of us. She just knew that it was a fountain.
I finished 32% of this whole thing here, okay, with the water, all right? The rest is on you guys.
Becky Sue, you can see here that in the altars placed, there are multiple, the 27, there are multiple coin-sized, like, indentations into the altar.
Okay. And are those coin-sized things maybe what's on
Copper,
these
silver,
statues?
gold.
Maybe what's on these statues?
No.
Right.
Are they the size of a kind of currency, like of one of the...
They are ridged. I'll say with the 27. There is a very, like, Becky Sue, you spot a very faint signature in one of the indentations.
So it's soul coins?
It's a good thing to try.
Is Lathander evil?
Everybody give it up for me for remembering what the fuck a soul coin is, huh?
No,
Becky,
maybe he's not evil. Maybe he
But
can
remember the quote.
purify these coins.
No, but remember the quote. Destroy undeath wherever it is found, for it is the antithesis of growth.
Okay, well, we got hella soul coins. I think I
Maybe
have
we
like
gotta break
maybe
one.
4 on me. No, I think when you put them into the things and then it breaks them, no?
Let's try. Let's
They released
let's
his dead
try.
souls. Let's put old
And-
Miguel or whatever his name is. Let's put his soul coin in there.
Appalore.
Yeah.
All right, we
Replace
put
Appalore's
Appalore's
soul coin.
Hey, Miguel,
That's
buddy,
the first
if
one.
you're watching or if you ever see this, nothing personal.
If you ever see this green
Love
dye
ya.
number 3,
the
Nothing
idea of him
personal.
watching enough to get to this specific
Green
episode.
elixir.
Happy St. Patrick's Day if you're watching.
It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
So we put Apollore's coin into the altar.
Yeah, a soul coin has been placed onto the altar. With the inscription of "Be intolerant of evil, beware an action that causes evil to prosper. Destroy undeath wherever it is found, for it is the antithesis of growth."
Doesn't need a palm on the altar.
Too stupid for this.
Wait, can I do that? Can I put? I was just about to say that. I don't know if it's going to be a dumb idea, but I feel like that's just how you figure things out. Who knows? I waste spells all the time.
I want to.
I can.
We gotta break it.
I can put my palm on the altar.
Oh, if you want to, yeah, I was going to as well, though.
We both could. Cass,
Ooh.
we know a lot of the same things, and I don't know if what your god teaches you, but I can.
It sounded like you're like, I don't know what your god is teaching you, but my god.
Dumb as hell, yeah. But I
mean, we're all about growth.
I can do it's kind of my specialty to destroy the undead. That's what God teaches us. And maybe you can do it too.
Yeah, can we channel divinity into the altar together?
I want to channel divinity
Oh shit.
I want to channel divinity seer undead. Which is it's a 5d8 radiant damage. Or I could turn undead. What do you think, Cass? I think seer undead. I think that's what God would want.
Would Lathander want that? Probably, yeah.
Whatever's inspired.
I think Lathander would respect the fact that is what God teaches us, to burn it all to the ground and build it anew.
But also, I feel
is there like a ritual tool?
Thing, it still makes sense for Lathander, no?
With the altar?
Lathander burns bright. He's the sun.
My assumption would be that the altar is designed to either purify or destroy them on its own. So maybe we just have to. I mean, you can specify the thing that you're doing. I was just going to channel Wildmother stuff into it.
I will specifically do Seer Undead, because I feel like Kith definitely feels like that's what God would want versus turn.
Okay. And you're doing that on the token,
really
right?
Back and go like this and channel the vibes.
That's so Boa, it's not even funny.
She's channeling whatever her magic comes from. She doesn't know what it is, but she's like, "Please, but nice, though, but nice." And
Cass will hold out her other hand for Boa to take.
Stick is holding up a little flame, like
one hand,
like a lighter in a crowd.
Wait, Kith will do the same.
One hand on the altar, one hand on Boa's hand.
Same.
All right.
And then I'll burn my channel divinity for the day.
Yeah. So as collectively you guys are doing this, two of Lathander's, I would say, unbeknownst to most, allies of Gond and the Wildmother. There's almost like a bit of clarity that comes to the party when they think back on the two readings that they've read. To protect oneself, encourage creativity, artistry, innovation, and to arbor evil. to be intolerant of evil, beware of an action that causes evil to prosper. Destroy undeath where it is found for the antithesis of growth. So Kith and Cass here kind of see a greater necessity for them being brought to this party and brought here. As the two of them, when they kind of connect and both channel their oaths and their divinity together, a larger hammer comes from, okay, and please pay attention to here. Nope, this one. Up here, this one.
Which one?
This one.
He's moving.
This construct comes to life, and as he comes in, his hammer lights with the power of Gond and the Wildmother and Lathander together.
Oh shit!
And this one, sorry, it's going to be a loop. But the
shit,
two,
the thing goes up.
yeah, these two rise together, and you see a cog of Gond and the shepherd's staff wreath of the Wildmother come together as they do rise, and in the middle above the door, Lathander's sun rises above the door, and it opens.
Hell
I
yeah.
think Kith high
Wow.
fives Cass because it was Cass's idea first to put the palm.
Yeah, and then
I think she like links her fingers in between yours for a second too, just to make it like sentimental.
we did it.
We did.
What happened to the coin?
It is imprinted into the altar and destroyed. And
Traveler's soul.
yeah, and the like you just see like molten iron flow down into the two troughs and flow in there.
Oh.
Iron or bronze?
Iron.
Oh shit!
Okay, I was
So-
thinking like are these statues literally made from like
No.
years past of okay.
No. This is soul coins are made of like wrought iron.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit! That was
You think-
fucking cool.
Do you think the statue's head's inside the that door?
Only one way to find out?
Yeah, or
Well-
a dragon.
I mean,
Ooh.
as
When
the
Kith walks in.
Yeah.
as the door does open,
Okay, bye.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
But what do you think? This one's evil or nice?
I mean, I hope nice. I don't know what you guys think, but if everyone wants to hide, I can message it in its head and say hi. That's usually what I do when we meet new friends.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think
I
we
think
need to hide.
if we're going in, it
I
should
just
be
made the first day
very.
of the big train.
We'll use that as a last resort. I think we go in very, very, very quietly.
So I think just Becky needs to go in and one person strong. I don't think
I
I
can
should
send-
go in if we're not saying hi.
Well,
I'll send Bibba with you.
I think we should all stay together
I think we
and
should
just
all
face
go.
it.
And I don't know about
Whatever
facing
it is,
but I do
I don't
think we
care if
should
it's
be.
evil or nice. It took someone's home. It has to go.
This door was like there wasn't a way to open this door before, right? It was just like an
Correct.
observatory door.
Has
Yeah.
to go to mine and Boa's cottage in the woods so we can tame it and make it nice.
Whatever's in there has been in there for a long time. So
It's hungry, so we should be careful.
If that's the
Just
case,
get out the
Like-
turkey.
How do you know it's hungry?
Because it's been in there for a long time.
Wait, question. Boa speaks Draconic.
That's what I'm
and-
saying.
And also, like, when if she speaks Draconic, she's obviously been conditioned to understand dragon noises. Is that a hungry growl?
I think
Is
it's
it
snore.
snoring?
My assumption.
Give me a insight with advantage.
Stunning.
Stunning.
She's a dragon girl.
Oh, okay. So what if instead I got a 16 because Boa really cares about the dragons and I just rolled 2 2s? And I know that's a bad use of my portent, but this is Boa.
No, it's a great use of your
That's
portent.
fine.
It could
She's
not
using
be a
it for
better
dragon
use.
sounds.
This is what it was
Um,
made for.
With a 16,
Plus
this
4, so dirty 20.
this is a dragon hearing the door being open for the first time in a very long time, and is not happy to hear so.
Oh.
Okay, so as it's not
One would
happy and
assume
since
it
it's
was
already
happy.
noticed, I'm gonna do a message in its head and say, "Hi, we're not here to be mean at all.
I think you need a line of sight for message.
Hi. I'm looking through the door, or is it not? Is it hiding past the door?
No, this is a very echoed, faint growl. This is not like the door
I
opens, there's a
see.
dragon inside. This is coming through like the depths and windings of wherever you're entering.
Dude, this is so
So then
fucking
I
Lord of
message
the Rings. I'm
everyone
so
and I
chuffed.
go,
Yeah.
Are you chubbed up right now?
Dude, I'm
I'm
chubbed, yeah.
fucking bricked
Absolutely
up in an
chubbed.
ice storm right now.
Absolutely, dude.
As hard as a
Sorry,
diamond.
sorry, YouTube.
Don't care.
Cass will take
that out,
Boa
editors.
and say like, "Well, let's go say we're sorry," and like start to walk in.
I'm
"It knows we're here. Well, isn't it gonna come
I'm
to?" Okay.
still on the disc.
It's okay,
I've made the decision. I'm
I'm
gonna
on the
stay on the
disc.
disc. Yeah, I'm still gonna be on the disc. So if Cass makes the decision to go in, this relieves
Yeah,
me of
I'm
making
gonna
my
have to
decision to
drag
go in.
Final
As
question
everybody
as we're
goes-
going in: is there a statue head?
Not on the
Obviously-
inside.
Obviously, it's pointing. It's pointing in there, right? Like or no?
Yes. Oh yeah. As soon as the door opens,
Is the door open? Do I
you-
get a whiff or what?
there's a real faint wisp.
You smell the eyes inside.
Boa, I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on you.
And
Okay.
as we start to walk, I'm gonna pass without a trace. There's like a little fucking cloud underneath this.
Okay.
You have +1 to your AC. You can read it. It's in Roll20.
Yeah.
I slowly walk forward. Is it dark?
It is dark.
I pull
I
out my
will
axe
turn-
of the bright sentinel that radiates some light as we walk.
All right. And as you enter the front of the building, that is where we leave off for this week.
No!
Oh,
You don't have another
yes.
map? Can we see the other map?
Yes, I will show you the other map.
Yeah.
Will you show me the map if I charge in full sprint?
But this other. this-
full sprint.
It's
I
black.
can't
So
damn see
dark.
nothing. It's all black.
I know I have to take everyone out individually because everyone's
I
by all the other
started-
things I could pick up.
All
right, hold on.
Should
I'm
I
just-
activate my axe of the bright sentinel?
All right, I'm just gonna
You're
light,
gonna do
light
that.
my
I'm also gonna do my
flashlight.
lantern though.
Yeah. Does the lantern actually cast light, or is it just see
Oh, this is
invisible?
a
Yeah.
huge
No,
fucking
it does,
area.
but-
Oh my god, it's
And I
Okay,
could
massive.
choose
That's
it.
cool.
I could choose for it to be like big, very, very wide.
Put that little
Wait
bird
for
in
next session.
there.
That's
Wait, is Cass
bibbles.
freaking out because mine's also abjuration? Warding Bond is abjuration magic.
That was like 10 minutes, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Boa, I have to give you a ring.
Is this a statue?
That's what it says.
It was a
That's a
statue.
dude.
Okay,
Oh, never mind.
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's what we want for this week.
Girl.
Yeah, that's cool as Diggy diggy. Let's.
Yeah, I wanted to leave on the song, so
Hell
Bo and
yeah.
I are on the platform, and I grab her hand and I'm like, well, we really wanted to meet a dragon. It's probably not under these circumstances. Here, take this. And then she's gonna grab Boa's hand and put the ring on her, the platinum ring on her finger. And that's
Thank
how
you.
she casts warding bond. This will help you.
Yeah. What a
Thank you.
fucking good episode. Holy shit. That was awesome.
Next one's gonna be good. I couldn't
Diggy
pack
diggy
both,
hole.
I couldn't pack both in to this particular episode, so
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah,
No,
I get
this is
that.
good.
Yeah. That great.
Dude, we're in like a
fantastic
delve.
build.
So
Yeah, we
It's
We're
like
fucking
it's like
literally
a
in
dungeon
Moria.
and a dragon.
this is fucking so goddamn Lord of the Rings charge. I don't even want to hear it. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm full mast. Holy fuck.
yeah. So I'll leave with this. You stand in front. There's two of the similar statues kneeled in front of a door. From the remnants of the last door being opened, this one also opens. As the two statue. Okay, I'm gonna loop it because it's cool. As the two statues lift open the door in front of you.
oh,
Whoa.
that's sick.
Dude, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
That means we
Behind that
Very
big
fucking
door
sick.
is
That
another
means we-
door.
have Lathander's blessing. I think that's what that
Yeah.
means.
The two of us, or I guess the three of us, because we were kind of in like a palm on the altar, hand on the snake,
It was all
hand on the
Boa.
snake, palm on the altar.
Boa's like, ha!
Listen, Al Gaib.
He's not how go he.
For sure. So sick.
Diggy diggy the whole fucking ass song.
Great
So-
episode, man. Good time. Good
Thank
shit.
you. Yeah,
Good fun.
This has been an encounter I've been kind of planning for a while. So, just to let everyone know, above the table, this is the most intense dungeon we will face yet.
Fuck yeah.
Good thing it's
Ooh.
a good thing we have both portents.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
hey,
used very
I got a
minimal
tiny
resources
hut.
to
You
get
can
here.
take a nap and be safe for 8 hours if we want to. If nothing's time
Yeah.
sensitive, we can't sleep.
We are not tiny hutting in a dungeon.
I know, I'm just saying.
Disagree, and I
But
Why not?
would tiny hut in a dungeon.
We definitely should.
The fuck?
I
That's
think we should
iconic.
because then it can get out. But if we shut the door behind us, then we could, but we can't. and
What,
it's
you
really-
want to live forever? Come on.
I have not used any spells except for just now using.
You know, I haven't used any spell slots, so I think
All I've done is cast mage armor on myself. That's it. And that's a game.
Yeah,
I
we've
used-
done
I
really
used a
good.
few